that we are the American indigenous Indians. Copper color Indians, baby. A real Indian, American Indian is me, not from Africa. Remember that.
African Americans here, but they recently moved here from places like Kenya, Ethiopia, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and Zaire. But now the brother whose family's lived in this country for generations, occupying space in all the locations, New York, Miami, LA, Detroit, Chicago, even if he's wearing a dashiki and sporting an afro. And if you go to Africa in search of your race, you'll find out quick, you're not an African American. You're just a black American in Africa taking up space. Why you keep trying to attach yourself to a continent where even if you got the chance to go and you went, most people that wouldn't even claim you as a purebred daughter or son of them. Your heritage.
And we are not Africans. We are not Africans. Are you an African, baby? I'm not no African.
Yeah. Conscious. Matic. Alright, so far where I come from. I sit and wonder about the times that it made sense, but nowadays I don't worry about what's past tense. My younger days I used to hang around with mad friends. If we just fell out, I don't really know what happened. A lot of people come around and keep you stagnant, distraction. So yeah, don't show them no compassion. We was really out here grinding, really rapping, stacking them Franklins, them Grants, and them Jacksons. Imagine if we would've never chased our passion, we probably would've never knew what happened. They was all just talk, we showed action. Once they leave, don't you let them back in. Just pack up all their stuff and send them packing. I'm blacking on anybody thinking they could act up with me. This vibe ain't for free, cause where I'm at in life, I'm only focused on me. Note the self, know yourself, focus on your health. They don't wanna help, then fuck it, do it by yourself. Don't give them no excuse to put you on the shelf. If it's me, myself, and I, then it's no one else. Yeah. Self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Love yourself.
Yeah, practice what you preaching, but clearly they not practicing entitlement and pride. Yeah, those two things they factor in. Spiral out of control just from all the bantering. When they accustomed to talking behind your back with all that chattering. I remove myself before I abuse myself. Talk about self-love, but you gotta do it yourself. Yeah, I won't act too good for no help. We all healing now. Said some things about me that ain't true. How you feeling now? Even at my lowest, they tried to find a way to bring me down. Big y'all up for years, ain't talking just the brand or the sound. I don't throw things around, I do it from the heart proud. Mama just wanna see her sunshine, removing them dark clouds.
Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Love yourself.
Hey, y'all. What's good? Because I'm not going to be on here a whole long time. But I haven't been on in a couple of days. I've been busy. Tribal work first. Boy, was I backed up. How y'all doing? Hey there, Misha. Hey now. Hey, Anthony. Lady Moon. Hey, y'all. Lady Libra. Aikens Semi and Mobile Services. Darius Matthews. Everybody watching. Yo, we got 742 people. YouTube being nosy. And so is Twitter is being nosy. Y'all smash the like button, please. So, hey, Rodney. Hey, now. What's up, y'all? Hey, we got some smack you in your face stuff to show today. See, these pan boo boos, Q Butter, I mean, his whole little team over there, you know, they're all paid to do what they do to us. Because a lot of them, they ain't no mainland Indians, man. They from the islands, unfortunately. Hey, buddy. Hey, Sammy. Hey, beautiful. Hey, buddy. Hey, you know, these people that are in here in YouTube, y'all, with the amount of information that we have and the horrible errors they made because they thought that we would be a illiterate people. That was their expectations of us for the rest of our lives. We were to be illiterate people because a lot of us didn't want to bother to understand their system. So you get these people in from the islands and, unfortunately, they're third world country people. And I'm talking about these brothers over on Cuba the channel. Now, some people fight because maybe they are African, but a lot of Africans were dispersed out in the islands. That's a fact because we did not want them here. There were too many of us here, us Indians, mainland Aboriginal Indians here. So why would anyone running 13 colonies want to bring more people here that resemble us? You heard what Benjamin Franklin said, and I believe that to the core of my being. Now, there's a huge fight as to whether these people were Black Europeans. I believe that they were, and I believe that they were a mixture. I do. I believe they were a mixture. I do. Until I can find something that simply knocks my belief that white Europeans came here and, they're stuck on the 1492. I don't believe in the 1492. I don't. And I have to keep that a buck because I'm finding information that's making me say 1492, the whole bullshit was made up. There's other things that happen in the 1500s and the 1600s. Okay. And that consists of taking over our ancestors' lands. Thank you, love. So I don't believe it. I believe everything really took heat in the 1600s, very early 1600s. I believe it just based on the information that we have. A lot of it is questionable, but I believe a lot of the taking of everything began then. I don't believe this shit happened in the 1400s, and I will not believe it. I'm sorry. There's too much information that's gearing me towards, like, you know what? Because they lied about everything, and that's a fact. So what we're going to look at today is part of the paid agents to do this to us, to create illusions. And we're going to find them illusions. One thing you don't do is fuck with database managers. You don't do that, especially in modern days. Don't do it. Don't. And you don't mess with Just leave corporate people alone that sit silent for 40 years and just watch all the bullshit. They're the real masters of the game. And that's a fact. When you sit in corporate for 40 years and just watch all the bullshit, the ones who have been watching and analyzing, they are the masters. They're the doctors. Because you watch all the bullshit and you also watch it play back in their face. And I mean that. Never. And that's a fact. So I want to show y'all some shit. And you already remember this. Now let's get it, y'all. Smash the like button. Let's get it. Let's pull this up because see, this is where the PM boo boos get so angry. Ooh, honey. But it ain't my fault that your boys got sloppy. For real. For real, for real. We're going to go with 1830. Just a year after taking office, Jackson pushed a new piece of legislation called the Indian Removal Act through both houses of Congress. It gave the president power to negotiate removal treaties with Indian tribes living east of the Mississippi. Under these treaties, the Indians were to give up their lands east of the Mississippi in exchange for lands to the west. Okay. Those wishing to remain in the east would become citizens of their own home state. So if you stayed and you resisted, you didn't want to go, you just automatically became a citizen of whatever state they created you to be in. Whatever Indian territory you were already in, it became a state or municipality, and you became a citizen. And that's a fact. That's a fact. Okay. So, this act affected not only the southeastern nations, but many others further north. Yep. The removal was supposed to be voluntary and peaceful, and it was that way for the tribes that agreed to the conditions. But the southeastern nations resisted, and Jackson forced them to leave. So, y'all know, the Indians remain, the majority of them. And we're going to look at this funny shit. So let's just look at some things. All right, y'all with me? Y'all with me? Give me a 1 if you with me, because we about to just keep smacking them in the face. Because, see, I don't debate. I ain't no reason for me to debate. I'm just going to show my shit and say, you debunk it. You debunk it. You debunk it. Go back to who's paying you and say, oop, you got to fix this. Because every time you fix something, you're messing it up for yourself. Remember, you're fixing it in 2024 when you do fix it. Okay? You paid agents that's watching. You're not doing a very good job. I just need you to know that. But see, my job is to wake my people up. Lecture. My job is not to debate. I'm not debating nobody that look like me. For what? It ain't worth it right now. It's corny now. Shit is boring. I don't need to do that no more. I don't need to do that. So now let's get it, y'all. Let's look at the funny shit now. You know, we remained. And the only goddamn people that was here was black people and white people. And I'm about to show you. I'm using modern day language. Black people and white people. Let's get it, y'all. What were the race categories in the 1790 census? All right. 1790, 1800, and 1810. The first 3 censuses had 3 race categories: free whites, all other free persons, and slaves. Give me a 1 if you see any Asian people listed in 1790, 1800, and 1810. Give me fire, because they're not mentioned in these censuses. Facts. Facts. Give me fire. In 1820, 1830, and 1840, these censuses added the category free colored persons to the three original ones. All right, let's get it, y'all. They added free colored persons. Wow. They didn't add three African. They didn't add free African persons. They ain't added. They ain't added, y'all. They can't put it there. They added. They added it. Okay? Because you know when Indian rule, 1830. Let's go back. Come on, y'all. 1820, 1830, 1840. The census added the category of free colored persons to the three original ones. These are the three original ones, 1790, 1800, 1810. All right? Y'all got it, right? They added free colored persons. Because see, 1830, you know what I just read you. Those wishing to remain would become citizens of their home state. And guess who got added to the motherfucking census? Free colored persons. Because I told you, it wasn't nobody here but black people or white people. I'm using modern day language. Let's throw up the motherfucking smoke. Because the Indians that remained got added to the motherfucking schedule. Free colored persons. Free colored persons. 1820, 30, 40. These census added the category. Why did they add the category Asian people? Yo, I'm not playing with these fart faces. Let's go. I'm telling you, I'm not. People. Ah, ah. I keep telling them to stop fucking with me. Who got added? Those were the Indians that remained. I'm not playing with these damn people. I am not playing. Nobody else got added. All these free colored people. Who that? If you can't see that, there's something wrong with you. Go ahead on to Africa. Because goddamn it, they said in 1830, those that will remain will become citizens of their home state. Oh my goodness. Who got added? Free colored persons. In 1870, the American census added a new race to its questionnaires, Chinese. This was followed in 1890 by the addition of Japanese. The remarkable thing is that what was a nationality immediately became a race as well. Now they're coming. Now they're coming. Like I said, don't play with me. We've been here. We've been here. We've been here. We always been here. You can't make this shit up. And I'm going to open my segment early because I want people that got a brain to see that shit right there. That's some real shit. Yo, that's some real shit. The Indians they got added because they stayed. You can't make it up. I'm going early today. Let me get you up in here. Here you go, my loves. come on to the panel because I want to make sure you got this in your brain. I want to make sure you got this in your brain. I'm not playing. Let's get it. Let's do the funny shit now. You see who was at it. Now let's go to the damn reservation. Here we go, y'all. We gonna rip them up. Choctaw. 19,554 plus white citizens of the Choctaw Nation. Oh, plus 500 black people, black slaves. 500 of them. Y'all look at this shit. Come on, we about to rip their ass. Creek, Muskegee, 22,700 plus 900 black slaves. Chickasaw, 4,914 plus 1,156 black slaves. Aha, come on, here we go, y'all. Seminole, 3,700 to 5,000 plus fugitive slaves. Oh, fugitive slaves. Now, when you see the little number outside of 19,554, that links you to a source. When you read the source, you're going to fucking pass out. They were all in cahoots. All these little numbers that you see in brackets, like 122, 127, 130, 135, these are their sources, and their fucking sources are laughable. You can't make this shit up. But wait a minute. Major immigration, total removed, 15,000. All right. Now, 15,000 were removed between 1831 and 1836 from Choctaw. Were removed. Look at the number, 19,000. I'm done. Deaths during removal. Oh, they got all the numbers. It's a joke. A joke. The Creek, 3,500 diseases. Okay. After removal. Unknown Creek War of 1836. Y'all, I'm telling you, can't make this shit up. Because see, someone like myself. Oh, hold up, baby. I'm coming. I had to put my headphones on. Hey, Sharice.
Peace and love, Sister Becky. How you doing?
I'm good, love.
Good.
In the middle of doing this stuff. So you got to give me a minute, okay?
Yeah, take your time.
All right. So now we got the Chickasaw, right? And they're saying 4,914 plus 1,156 black slaves. Y'all, I'm telling you, when I show you the next thing, it's just going to be a hot mess. Deaths, they got all the deaths, everything just down pat. And they got their little sources. Honey, the sources are written by college folks and all other folks with up-to-date information. Child, it's a hot mess. I'm just going to laugh at this and go to the real shit. Because this shit is the real shit. This is the real funny shit. Because we know who remained. They added the folks who remained. Because when nothing but black people and white people here, that's it. Because Chinese people didn't come until 1870. Do you see this shit? Yeah. Do you see it? You see this? You see this? Do you see this, Sharice? Mm. Sharice, could you see this? Oh, she fell off. All right. So let's go to the next thing. So, as you can see clearly, those that remained, they had to add somebody to the census. They had to add the Indians that remained to the census. There was nobody else to add until 40 years later. They came up with uh, a new race identity of people that came in, Chinese and Japanese, 40 years later. 40 years later. So we're back in 1820, 1830, 1840, all through the Indian Removal Act. Those that remain would become citizens of their home state. So you had to add them because they already and they added to the three original ones. Okay, you got that, Sharice?
I'm sorry, Sister Bethy. I just came back on because I had to log off for a second, but I'm back on now. So you can you know.
All right. So 1790, 1800, 1810. The first three censuses had only three races, categories: whites, all other free persons, and slaves. Then we come with the Indian Removal Act. And remember, I already showed you those that wish to remain will become citizens of their home state, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now we're in line two, 1820, 1830, 1840, Indian Removal Era. The census added the category of free colored persons to the original three ones. They had to add the Indians that remained it.
Yeah, this information is 100% fact, Sister Bethy, because I even had looked up some information about the census, and everything that you pulled up matches top to bottom with it, especially when we're talking about what we were actually called in 1790. Being called they're being called whites, and then all other free persons and slaves, which that is
Yeah, we weren't
100%
on those
facts.
censuses. We weren't on those. We weren't part of their we weren't part of them yet.
Yeah, I saw some documentation that was stating that the all other free persons is what they were. That's who they were talking about as far as black or white. They were just talking about all other free people. So I'm not sure, about the
Yep.
logistics
Correct.
in that, but yeah, that's what those are the articles that I was pulling up, and that's what they were pretty much saying, that us, just white people, are the only ones who are constantly being named in the census as well, especially after 1790. I'm like, they never ever named anyone else for
Right.
years.
Yep. Not until 40 years later, because that was in 1870. Because 1840, they wasn't mentioned. No other race of people mentioned in 1790, 1800, 1810, 1820, 1830, 1840, 1850, 1860. Oh, here come the Chinese people now.
Mm-hmm.
40 years later. So it's just black people and white people. And the Indians that remained would become citizens of their home state. They were only black people and
But
white people.
you know what I wonder though? Well, why was the terminology so vague? You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't they just say, you know, why wouldn't they name, classify, or who
Say
those
Africans.
all other free people were?
Right. Because they were not Africans. They were Indians.
I agree.
They were Indians. That's why you can't call them Africans. They were here and they helped you get your damn little colonial states. You can't call them Africans because that's not who they were. and they
Yeah.
weren't allowed to bring Africans over here because they was trying to build their shit up. They said, "Why are we gonna bring more niggas?"
Sister Bethy, I'm gonna tell you something else too, because I was going back and forth with what's the face? What's the boy, Shawson and Knack, about the census or whatever, and just me basically explaining the same thing that you just explained, that African was not a category, and it's still not.
Still not.
African
And
American didn't even come into play until the year 2000.
no,
So what were they calling
1988,
us?
1988, it was introduced, and then later
Yeah, they
they
didn't put it
popped
on
it
the
up there.
census
Yeah.
officially until the year 2000. That's the first time
Yep.
it's ever been seen on there. And I
Yep.
bet you a lot of people ain't know that.
No, we did. We did.
Because when I told them about the 1850 census, because they want to keep talking about this one, I said, you're talking about one census. You're and from one state.
Well, you can't argue with them
Sure
because
can't.
they're paid to do what they're doing, and that's just bottom line. They're paid to do what they do, but they're flunking. After a while, they're not going to get paid anymore. And they're going to be angry.
Because what they don't realize is
Every
that
time I come on, they lose. Every time I come on, they lose again. Because now I'm finna go into what I need to show the audience because they got this down pat. They can see it. All the free colored persons were added finally to the census after the Indian removal. They were added to the census and they were added as free colored persons. And then Reconstruction came in the 1860s. That's when they started saying, okay, we're going to put them as black now. Those same goddamn Indians from back in 1820, 30, and 40.
mm-hmm.
The census.
And
Those
then
are the
it was happening
categories
every
they
10
had.
years, Sister Bethy. So imagine how
Correct.
much they was changing and, doing stuff. Because that's what I was trying to explain also, is that
Right.
for a long time, people didn't choose, their categories. Enumerators were choosing it for them. And even in the
Correct.
beginning, when the enumerators were doing it, from my understanding, some of them were U.S. Marshals
Yeah, they
who were
were.
first conducting these enumerations as well.
Correct. Correct.
So it's like I be telling people, like, you gotta understand like how this reclassification thing really comes into play. Because if they're looking at you and 10 years ago you were white and then 10 years later you're a mulatto, yeah, that
Correct.
doesn't add up.
Correct. So now you guys, you got this down pat. You clearly see when they begin adding the Indians that remain to they added them as a category as free colored persons right to the damn census. They're the only ones that remain because the white people were already in their little colonial. So now let's go and have fun with some real shit, funny shit. Because I told you, they got to make everybody's a motherfucking agent when you're coming to try to wipe our history out. They put shit in places where it was not. So let's go. The biggest paid agent. Let's go. Here we go. We'll start here. I think I want to start here. Yeah, let's start here. Hey y'all. Okay, look. This is your little favorite ancestry. You see here where it says Seaborn Jones. All right. They have right here. Free white persons under 10. Free white persons males 16 to 25. Free white persons females 16 to 25. Free white persons under 16. 1. Total free white persons. 3. Okay? This what you see is ancestries. Oh, and total all persons, white slaves, colored, other. Look at, see, total all persons, white, then you got slaves, then you got colored, and other. Do y'all see this shit? Give me a 1 if you see this in the chat.
Let's go.
These are, now understand these column headings. These are ancestry's column headings.
Sister Betty, I just sent something to your email. If you get a
You
chance,
gotta
I
hang
actually
on. Wait a
just.
minute, honey. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Because I gotta get this out
I'm
to the
sorry. I'm
audience.
sorry, Sister Betty.
All right, y'all. So look at here. All right. At the bottom, total all persons, white slaves, colored, other. You got that? Colored, other, not Africans. Now, these headings right here, these words, home in 1820, city, county, state, free white persons, males, these headings, these are ancestry's headings. Now I'm about to go there because they made me take them there. So hold on, y'all. I'm going to open up that same damn database. Where'd it go? Hang on. Let's go there. Let's go there. Now it's the same one. I'm going to show you. Now I got to stop sharing so I could open up the damn. Is it going to open for me? Oh, yep, it did. All right, y'all. Y'all see this, right? Y'all see this? Give me a 1 if you see it. All right. Can you please tell me where are the fucking headings that says free whites, all this shit? Free white slaves, yo, I'm not playing. Show me. Here's the thing. Where's the heading? Not on the top, not on the bottom, not on the side. I told you, a motherfucking illusion. I'm not playing with these people. I come with the thunder. For headings you thought were made by the government was made by ancestry. You need to understand that. When you see that free whites, 3 color people, okay? Those headings are ancestry headings. Give me a 1 if you get that shit now. Ain't no damn headings on this census. Don't make no illusion like playing around with me. For all you know, this is a straight up Indian goddamn family. Do not play with me. That's 1820. Let's go because I'm not finished. Where your butts at? Now we're going to do 1830. Again, here we go. I'm about to do a share screen. Here you go. Here we go with ancestry's headings. Free white persons. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? I'm going to look at those headings. We're in 1830, 10 years later. Because I know Straight Smoke going to come in and make sure it's in his brain. All right. Here we go. Now let's do the share screen. Ancestry's headings. We're 10 years later. We in 1830 now. Do you see any headings? It just says free white persons. Free white persons. Now you're looking at a heading. 1830. Under 5 years of age, under 5 years of age, 40. Under, it's given their ages, the males and the females. Okay. Now, and they give the numbers 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 ages, numbers. Okay. Now, again, ain't no goddamn colors or free and none of that bullshit listed. Ancestry listed that shit to make you think this is what you're looking at. All the federal government's census sheets have headings on them. It says free whites. Now, I want to erase this out, and we're going back to here. Ain't shit down there that says total all persons, free white slaves. Ain't no colors or nobody listed up there. Now, let's go back here. Now, what I'm going to do is just see if we can look at the damn 1850. See what they got. Let's see what 1850 got. Wait a minute. Now, hang on. All right. So, here we go. Present. We're going to do 1850. All right. Fairfield, South Carolina. All right. And we're going to look at this record. This is what you see here is ancestries headings, right? Ancestries headings. When you open it up, boom. You see this? Name, age, sex, race, real estate, birth, marital condition. This gray part, that's ancestries heading. Now let's move that out the way. Let's go to the real goddamn heading. Here we go. Why Ancestry made up their own headings? The census sheet got its own goddamn headings. See? Totally different from Ancestry's heading. I come with the thunder. The thunder. With nobody here but black and white people. And Ancestry made up their own goddamn headings. See? When you pull it up. See? You don't see, look at the gray come up. This is how they fool people. Because our people be like, it said that. It said that this. It said that this. Yeah, those are Ancestry's headings. That pops up. Oh, nope. Pull out the real shit, bro. This is what it says. Right here. You'll be trying to change the government's goddamn headings. Who do you think you are? The hell out of here. All in the South, there were people of color who owned slaves. We already seen all that. We don't even need to go there. And I'm not, because we don't need to. For real, for real. My job is to show you not to be deceived by these damn people. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody typed something in the back. Well, it's in 1856. I sent it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. But yeah. Hey, Bap. So you see what they did. They put free whites, free blacks, free whites on there. Ancestry did, not the federal government, is what I'm telling you. They did that. And I want to go back to it because this is so important, y'all. You got to understand what's going on here. And this is in Georgia in 1820. I'm going to go back there. This is in Georgia. United States Federal Census for Seaborn Jones. That's his name. In Georgia. These headings ain't got nothing to do with, you don't see free whites and all that shit down here. Ancestry made them white. I'll show it to you. Look. See? Ancestry put free white persons. That's not on that goddamn federal government. That's not on that goddamn federal government census sheet. Did you see free whites listed on there, Sharice?
And nope.
Did you see free white persons of any ages listed on that sheet? These are ancestry's headings. Let's go back there. None of this has headings on it that says free whites. None of that shit. Let's look. None of it.
It looked like they cut it off or something.
No, they ain't cut nothing off. Because it would have been on the bottom, calculated up. This is the whole sheet. Look. That ain't the only one. Same thing with the 1830. Look.
Yeah, I'm talking about them doing some manipulating and, changing documents and records,
Yeah. And look at this. This is Alabama. Free whites. But where is coloreds listed at? None. But hold up. Look at the type print on the top. This is inserted. Look at it. Look at schedule of the whole number of persons within the allotted division. Look at the typing of the wording. Now look at the goddamn columns. Drew it with a pencil and a damn ruler. And then you're going to draw all these lines with a pencil and a ruler, right? And then you're going to come and here right sideways, man. They added that shit.
Yes, just like it was a girl in the 13% who said
in 1830. Now look at the 1821. So 10 years later, look at, they drew the lines with a ruler and counted it. This is some bullshit added. This part of it right here where it says schedule of whole number of persons. Free whites. Yo, can y'all peep that? How you gonna make nice, little cricket lines with a ruler and then come in there and squeeze in and type under 5 years of age? Come on, we're in 1830. Get out of here.
Hmm. And there was some stuff I was looking at too, like a lot of those bees, like it looked like they were changing them, like they were from like changing them from eyes to bees and all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, like they did everything they could to hide the identity of the people.
Yes, deception. You gonna go and type in this little print under 5. They do nothing but take a piece of paper and line it up there and put it across there. This is the end of the paper. They put this up here. I'm telling you. Just just stuck it up there with some damn tape and made it. They know what they're doing.
Like no other.
Alabama, Marengo. This is in Alabama in 1830. Get out of here. And it's disgusting. What? Come on. This is very bad. Look at the bottom. This is the end of the paper. Look, you see the paper at the bottom down here. Deception.
It's the way you said it.
Because that's what it is. Hey, Choctaw, Montana.
Yeah,
And
but
I,
that's. Oh, go ahead.
oh no, go ahead, sis. That's what I came to show today. I they they
No,
needed to.
seriously, you needed to, because I literally was like, yeah, like the only people that were here was us and them. Like that's the only explanation for the way they wrote that census out. Like, because if we was Africans, it would have been stated. It, like you said, it wasn't until later on that ethnicity became a race. So it's just a lot of stuff that got to be unpacked when it comes to this. And why I sent that to your email, because like I was surprised to even see that my ancestor had owned a slave or two. I think it was only like one or two slaves, but I mean, I want to
Yeah,
believe that it was family members, like, but when I looked at that entire schedule, it had a bunch of black people on there owning slaves and owning
yeah,
different amounts of slaves. Like I said,
yeah,
that could have been family members or relatives. Like we don't really know. And this was on the 1815, not 1815, excuse me, y'all, a 1850 U.S. federal census that was considered a slave schedule. So like it's real. Like we weren't. I don't know why history makes us out to be these. I don't like these bad people, young. Like we had shit on lock. We had our shit.
yeah. And for them to glue that up there as the heading, because all the other census sheets is handwritten out. Oh, so you just gonna paste something, make something, and modern day typing, and then post it at the top like that's the heading. So you don't really know if those are black people or white people.
Exactly. Exactly. It could have been evil. Oh, like the slaves that's counted. Y'all could. It could have been white slaves. Like I don't. I don't. Yeah. I feel like it was an equal playing field on this bitch. It was an equal playing field on this bitch. That's why they fought with us in the Civil War too. It was an equal playing field on this joint. Not equal in terms of. I'm talking about in terms of like working people having slaves, all of that stuff. It wasn't just uh relegated to one type race of people or one type of people that could own slaves and stuff. And I think that, history just really does a good job of hiding this, which I don't understand why. But
Well, you gotta hide the Indians that remained. That's why.
we in plain sight, baby.
Yeah, we in plain sight because it don't add up. I'm like, something's wrong. Something is wrong. Because back then it wasn't that many of them. They didn't start coming over here in the shitloads until after Reconstruction,
Yep.
after
Immigrants.
1860.
They were
And
the immigrants. Yep.
yeah, and then you're like, I'm like, wait a minute. What are you doing here? You add this title, those columns that before I even open it, they make you believe that it's the federal government's title. No, that's ancestries. The actual paper got a title on it, or it either don't. 1820 and then have no damn title. Georgia. Hey, Smoke.
Hey,
Do you
Sister
see
Bethy,
this
how you doing?
deception? Good. Do you see this deception in that?
Yes. And man, look here. When I say the Reconstruction is real, when I say the Reconstruction is real, they just reconstructed the tribe, the 1866 treaty.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
they
talking
finally
about
got back around to that.
they did it July 27, 2022.
Because I seen something like a year ago. They had like a whole conference around, like the black freedmen and or freedmen descent, as they like to say. So can you give an update on that? Like what you know?
Well, um, Sister Bethy, is it possible I could share my screen and you could see exactly what this is from the U.S. Department of the Interior. They have literally wrote Negroes out of the whole equation.
Go ahead.
All right, hold on 1 second. Let me pull this right on up. Take me 2 seconds. There you go. And this all came from a stipulation of events that occurred in the last 2 to 3 years. All right, so this is from the U.S. Department of the Interior, OK Tribes Reconstruction Treaty. Select provisions of the 1866 Reconstruction Treaties between the United States and the Oklahoma tribes. Okay. They have taken everything from 1866 and took out everything that has to do with, because I got the old 1866 treaties. And Sister Bethy, I didn't know this, but did you know there was a um Freedmen's geez, I can't even think of the word now.
Bureau, bank.
No. Concessions or I can't even think of the word. But in 1863, it was a freedmen's provisions.
Okay.
That right there was all about black folks. Every single stitch of it. And what they did here in this document was erased it.
Well, of
They literally
course. They
erased
made all the white ones the Indians.
it.
I keep telling y'all
Mm-hmm.
that, but nobody don't want to believe me.
Now, here's
They
something
wanted,
is in a
they shut down the darker
So
Indian.
yeah, so they took out like the acknowledgement of African descent, basically, or so-called African descent out of the treaty, is what you're
Yes.
saying.
No, they took out the actual brother. They took us out of it and they replaced it. Now everybody is of African descent by their definition in this treaty. They
They
took
put
out
that
every
there.
stitch of it.
Mm, mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I know there was
this is a
a
newly
hearing a year
reconstructed
ago.
July 27, 2022. Yes, ma'am.
But
Also, I got another thing I want to
that
drop on you, Sister
that
Bethy.
don't have shit to do with us at all. They can make up all the shit they want, but that don't have nothing
I
to do
know it.
with us at all. We have the old record, so they're fucked.
Check this one out, Sister Bethy.
And besides, those are Native Americans. We are not Native Americans.
I know. The reason I brought this up is that they just filed a lawsuit in Georgia. They already won one in Oklahoma, and they're trying to come up the so-called Trail of Tears. Kid you not. Yes, ma'am. But I just wanted to show you that, it was very interesting. It was a very interesting read and see how they language the wording of their court court filings and everything. It was impressive, to say none
Yeah,
the least.
we don't have anything to do with that. What they did on the reservation. Number one, we're the Indians that remain. We didn't go to the reservation. So
Right,
I and we that remain are the smart ones because they didn't label us the fucking African Americans. They labeled them. That's their
right.
dumbness. Thank God we are not part of that and we remained so that they could not do that to us. We're the Indians that remained.
Hmm. I just found that very, very
So it
wow.
sucks to be them.
So they wouldn't.
Now,
They
if they
trying
were
to go.
smart, if them idiots was smart and they get rid of that African monkey looking ass lawyer that they had representing them, all them 5 nations, from freedmen people, they would be submitting their declarations and fighting against them calling them African Americans. Now, if they funky asses want to be called African Americans, let them.
Yep.
But you're not doing that here, not to the Indians that remain. Oh, no, you won't. So that's good. Let they monkey asses be freedmen and Africans. That ain't got shit to do with us. They don't have no authority to call us African Americans. What you do on the reservation is your motherfucking business. I'm not no reservation Indian. I remained in my home state. So their laws don't apply to me. They don't have jurisdiction over me. And we declared already. We already declared who we are from being labeled what they tried to label us. And matter of fact, Obama took away Negro. So when he take away Negro, you go back to who the fuck you was before they called you a Negro. Your ass was an Indian. And you was Indian that remained. Because the Indian that remained are the ones the United States have jurisdiction over. So when Obama was in office, he took away Negro. So when you take away Negro, what are you? You go back to what you were because they said it was unconstitutional or it
Hmm.
was humiliating. So
Hmm.
you're back to who you were. Now you're back to being a damn Indian because you're in the confines of the 50 states. So fuck what you heard. Or we could play that game too. The Indian reservations don't have jurisdiction over us. When we remained in the states, in our home states, we were the Indians that remained in our home states. No, we did not go on the reservations. We didn't go on the Trail of Tears. So I really don't give a fuck about that law they passed. It ain't got nothing to do with me. It got something to do with them dumbass freedmen that went and let that monkey African looking dude represent them. So that's what they get. Now they still have time because it's only 2024 to go and contest that because they literally named them African Americans. And no proof of them coming from Africa to the fucking reservation, which is really sad. When they're the Indians that went, no, that went to the goddamn Trail of Tears. They were Indians when they left. So now in 2022, you're calling those Indians Africans now, and your tribal law defines the Negroes as fucking Indians.
Just to keep us off the land, keep us from having that tie to the United States. So if they,
Correct.
if they do it that way, then that they don't have to acknowledge us, like, well, acknowledge those particular people who, are fighting for that, as one of their own people. And that's where it gets screwed up at, because I know they had a meeting on this like a year ago to reconstruct that same thing that I believe Straight Smoke was talking about. So I know they're still trying to reconstruct it and trying to fix it. But when those people came up to speak, Sister Bethy, I promise you, it was a redhead white man representing, I think I want to say he was representing the Choctaws. I'm talking about ginger redhead white man. I was so taken aback. I'm like, y'all sitting over there trying to keep black people from their rights to tribal citizenship. And like it's like the only one who was really kind of here for it was the president of Cherokees, but everyone else they were like hell no, basically in so many words.
Yeah,
So it's definitely a tough
they
fight for
invaded.
people who want to be a part of those 5 civilized tribes.
Oh
And I
hell
just
no!
think
I'd
we need
rather
to
have my
separate from
own.
that because they're not going to
Hell
acknowledge it like they're
no!
supposed to. And there's
I don't
so
want to
many
be
other
able
tribes that didn't get
to.
counted. And who knows, you might not even be connected to that. You might be connected to another tribe anyway. So
I don't want to be a part of them shits. Them Native American. I'm not Native American. Hell no. Them are made up Indians.
yeah, but they
I'm
get
a
to
real.
stand up
I'm
there
a
and tell us
real.
who we are. That's what's so messed up about it.
Oh,
They
they
get to
can't tell
stand
us
up
who we
there
are.
and say that whether or not we are true indigenous people. It's shameful. It's
Who's telling
shameful.
you that? Who's telling you
Not
that?
me, but that Senate Indian Affairs hearing that they had a year ago. Yes, that's what they were basically up there saying. Even down to the point
Saying
where
that to who though? The people.
saying that to
The
they were what they were writing out. They were reading off their
of the
papers.
people on the
Yeah,
reservation.
yeah,
Right. We don't
yeah.
have
For
nothing to
people,
do with that. We don't have nothing to
yeah.
do with the reservation.
It's not just the reservation. It's the 1866 Reconstruction treaties. It's all of that stuff. Everything that all of the people that's trying to get their citizenship through those tribes, those 5 tribes, they all were at this Indian Affairs meeting.
Right.
So
But what
I
I'm
found it
saying to you
interesting
is
now.
what I'm saying to you, Sharice, that has nothing to do with the Indians that remain. Nothing.
Well, they feel it does.
Who?
The people that are fighting to get their tribal citizenship.
Well, that's because they're stupid. They don't have anything to do. We don't have anything to do with the people that's running up there trying to get on their fucking rolls. We don't have nothing to do with that.
Mhm.
Nothing. We're Indians that remained. And when we remain, we're the Indians that's not trying to go get in there. So the stupid ones that's running up in there trying to get in, that's what your ass get.
Yeah,
I ain't running to them motherfuckers. I'm a real Indian.
exactly. We
Ooh,
don't need their approval. Like,
We don't need. We know we don't.
sister,
Hell no. We don't need their
sister Betsy,
approval. Huh?
you want to see something really funny?
What?
You want to see the heads of these so-called Indian tribes?
go show them 5 white men.
We already saw
Go
that.
show them Caucasians.
You can laugh. No, I don't need to see them because I mean we don't have anything to do with them. Nothing
I
as
know
mainland
it.
Indians. I mean, the United States government just picked out the 5 fucking Indians that they're going to deal with,
Yep.
basically.
Yeah,
And there were millions of Indians on across this landmass.
yeah.
I'm not them.
It's giving
I have shit to
Avatar.
do with them. I have shit to do with them.
So you was in reference to HR 4238 that Obama signed. That's what you're talking about, how he changed the language.
He yes.
Yeah. Because I
You
had
got
pulled
it.
that
Is
up
that
as
the
well.
that's
Pull
the
it up.
language that he stopped
I'll
Negroes
share
from using
that.
on the census?
I'll pull it up. Let me pull it up and I'll put it up.
All right.
Let me know when I can see back here when you get ready. Sharice, we busting their ass today, man. Ancestries with the bullshit.
I'm telling you, enough is enough. I was appalled when I
So
saw
I
that
hope when you're
hearing.
using that tool that you see it.
Appalling.
Oh, you got it up there.
There you go,
All
Sister
right,
Beth.
All
let's
right.
go. Obama signs bill eliminating Negro Oriental from federal laws. You want to read it straight smoke? While I smoke.
All right. In 1790, the U.S. Census counted people by lumping them into one of 3 categories: slaves, free white females and males, or all other free persons. By 1980, the categories had gone through nearly 20 deviations. People could identify as one of 15 possibilities, including now derogatory words such as Negro. These classifications might shed some light on why some federal laws from that time contained outdated verbiage that is now being addressed. After it was unanimously passed with 380 votes, then President Barack Obama signed HR 4238 on Friday, which
Hey,
amends
over.
which
I'm sorry.
amends yes, ma'am, amends to two federal acts from the 70s that define minorities with terms that are now insensitive or outdated. The Department of Energy Act has for decades described minorities as a Negro, Puerto Rican, American Indian, Eskimo, Oriental, or Aleut, or is a Spanish speaking individual of Spanish descent. The new bill changes the language to Asian American, Native Hawaiian, a Pacific Islander, African American, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, Native American, or Alaskan Native. There is also similar language in the local Public Works, Capital Department, and Investment Act. The bill was sponsored by Rep. Grace Ming, Democrat of New York, with 74 Democratic co sponsors and 2 Republicans who focus on the word Oriental. Oriental is an insulting term that needs to be removed from the books, and I am extremely pleased that my legislation to do that is now the law of the land, Ming said in a statement. The U.S. Census never used the word Oriental, which became associated in the U.S. with exotism and exoticism and Asian American stereotypes in the 20th century, but dropped Negro from the identities in 2013 after people during the 2010 count said they were offended by it. The director at the time said 56,000 people during the research in the 1990s written under other race that they identified as Negro. So the census had continued to include the word in its 2000 count and also in its 2010 count. But by then, people were raising concerns. I apologize to them. I'm confident that the intent of my colleagues in using the same wording as Census 2000 was to make sure as many people as possible saw the words that matched their self-identities. Full inclusiveness was the goal. Robert Groves, former director of U.S. Census Bureau, wrote, "The race question has often changed over the decades as the country has changed and radical terms have evolved."
Boom. And there it is. So
Hmm.
we don't have shit to worry about. Hey, Empress, the link is pinned to the top. We don't have shit to worry about. I keep telling y'all. Because, see, you, the majority of our families, of us Indians that remain, of our like great grannies, they were coloreds. They were Negroes in
Mm-hmm.
1860, 1870, 18. My family was coloreds.
Can't get around it.
Yeah, my
And
dad's birth
on
certificate
and
definitely says Negro.
and right, and you can't he can't change that. That's just an executive order. So when he did, you don't go to be an African American because you're not from Africa. It doesn't apply to you.
Nope.
Literally, you're wiped out. Literally, you're wiped out.
Soon as you do that, you canceled yourself.
You can't. So you're now
Canceled yourself.
African American. You have no proof, and he can't make you one. You got to prove that's who you are.
Wait a
And like,
minute,
and
Sister
Our
Bessie.
family, our families were coloreds. Mine says coloreds. It ain't nothing to do
Last
with
time I checked, Sister Betty, isn't that their burden of proof? Tell
it.
me,
Is.
show me that I'm African
It
American.
is. It is.
yeah,
That has
and then
nothing.
not only
Has
that,
nothing to do with us.
they even said that it had to do with cultural, economic shifts, immigration. Like all of these changes came as time went on. That's what people need to
Right.
understand. Like they every time
Right.
they changed their identity, they went back and they changed the records too.
Yep.
Correct. That has nothing to do with us. We have records that's all colored. How you can't do it? It's wiped out. If you're not Negro, you got to go back to what you were. How is my grandmother? You can't do it.
And I think
Now,
like
Africans that are here, Now, of course. I mean, when was that? In 2013 when he did that? I mean, yeah, you got Africans here now, so they can select that fucking box.
But they not. They know what time it is. They gonna select that white
because
box.
if I read this correctly, they the person over the census at that time said they ran into a lot of people, 56,000 people at that time that was clicking other race. They was
Yeah,
not identifying with
yeah, because they
nothing
know
that
what
they
they were
had on
trying to
that.
do.
Exactly. They didn't want no parts of being labeled as whatever you want to put on that application.
That's right. And you know what? They did that back in when Jesse Jackson tried to do it. They wrote Negro. All those people, they wrote Negro in. They was like, because the
Yeah.
people know they ain't from no goddamn Africa.
And then they was trying to make us identify with a place culturally that we never ever been to or ever came from or none of that stuff. Like
Okay,
our people have been in this even like let's say they took us from Africa. Even still, we have been in this land for 7 or 8 generations. You can't put no people there. You can't put no
right.
people
You
there.
can't.
Come on
You
now,
can't.
stop it.
Facts.
Our
Um,
people have no emotional cultural ties to Africa and never have. I never
American
heard of that stuff
Indian
growing up.
or Aboriginal.
Yeah,
I'm
I never
sorry.
heard. We had
Houston,
our always had our own culture, Sister Bethy.
we do. We still do.
Yeah,
Houston, what term should be on the census for us?
that's a
Aboriginal.
great question.
Aboriginal.
Hmm.
Because
Yep,
that means from the soil. We're not from Africa. I would
Aboriginal,
much rather see
indigenous.
Aboriginal,
Yeah, I like
indigenous,
Aboriginal, indigenous.
Aboriginal slash indigenous, because this is where we're from. You can't come here and tell us you got us from Africa. Get your ass out of here. That don't even make no sense.
And then they
You
came up
came
with it
from
out the blue.
Ireland. You didn't come with me from Ireland. I was here when you got here. You didn't come here with me from England, or you didn't bring me here. When you came here, I was here and greeted you. So you're
Hmm.
not gonna come here and tell me, "Oh, hi, you're from Africa." No, you're not gonna do that.
And you know what I find the most disturbing, Sister Bethy? Because lately I've been on TikTok with the shits. And it's
Girl,
like,
I'm still
go.
trying to learn how to work. I don't know how to work it.
I mean, y'all, listen, TikTok is a crazy place.
You say
Let
I'm
me
with the
just say
shits.
that. And
Maybe I'll
I
sit
find
down
myself
tonight and try and
arguing with
learn how
so
to
many
use it.
Mexicans under Dane Calloway's video. You know the video about the slave ships and all of that.
Yeah,
That one that's been going around.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like to
yeah,
this
yeah.
day, I'm still arguing with Mexicans. I say, listen to me. You are not my people. Stop trying to tell me where we are from. Stop trying to tell me who we are. This is people like y'all that is the problem. Trying to disconnect us from who we are and mad that we're finding it. What is y'all mad for? Because we want to know who we are, because we want to dig into the truth, because we know that it ain't been adding up. We ain't never seen a slave ship, but we supposed to believe that's how we got here. We just popped up off a slave ship one day. They just stole us one day, and we ain't never looked back. Stop playing.
You ask them fucking goofballs
They
and
awful up
them
there.
$5 tribes, where's the mound at where your ancestors are? They don't even fucking know. They don't know where one mile is. And they ain't never built one pyramid.
They ain't never built not a there, not a nothing. That's the problem. And then they claim that they got the so-called black people from Africa because the Indians that were here allegedly couldn't do the work. And I'm like, that's just such a cap ass story. Y'all did not kill
But
whoever
wait
was
a
here,
minute, the
then
work
run
was
to
done
Africa.
here already when they came. What are they talking about?
I'm telling you, people got so many different interpretations of what they think occurred on this land that is sad. And it's like when you're trying to decipher through research, you obviously got to decipher through like, what agrees with you and then what agrees with them. You know what I mean? So when I run across things like that, I just find it interesting because I'm like, how the fuck y'all gonna say that they killed all the Native Americans and then they went to Africa and started stealing people from Africa and bringing them to America so they could do the work? That doesn't even make sense
And there's no work done in their own country, even up
at
to
all to
including this
this
day.
damn day.
They still don't know how to do stuff. Everybody
They be
comes
out
here to
there
learn
hunting
a
like I
damn
don't know
skill.
what.
They're still coming here to learn how to be doctors, and then when they go back to their own country, they nasty. They don't sanitize. If they give
No.
you a pap smear, they use the same tool on the next patient that come in.
And it's the same with the
They're
ladies that do the
disgusting.
nails. I don't mean no harm. It's the same with them too. When they doing y'all nails and stuff, y'all girls better be careful because they don't be always changing their stuff out. They wax your eyebrows with the same stick and all of this mess. We got to be careful, man. These people don't practice the same type of sanitary
No,
things
they're
that we
not
practice and how
sanitary.
we are. And when you go into the places, you can tell how they treat you. That's why I just don't be
Yeah,
bothered, to be honest with you, Sister Bethy, because I see it. I see it for what it is. I see how these people look at me as a brown-skinned woman, and I see how they view us. And yeah, I'm not
yeah,
feeling it. So anytime something come up against us, yeah, I got something to say. Like, stop trying to put us in Africa. Y'all mad as shit that this evidence is out here. Y'all are mad.
yeah.
Stop trying to tie us to Africa. I'm over it.
And the people
Because
that look like us that ain't us, they're like Jabari and that
yeah,
motherfucker.
man. He
I'm
look
like,
more
look,
Indian than
yo,
anybody.
okay. Hey, it's my girl. Hey, girl.
Yes.
Hello, Sister Betty.
Yes. Peace and love. My girl. Come up
What's
here
up,
and lay them
girl?
out.
How y'all doing?
It's air out time.
Word, girl.
Salute to
I
you,
was.
Empress Holbert.
It's a mess, Empress.
Halito.
Empress. I was showing them. I don't know if you caught it. How Ancestry changed the headings on the documents. You don't know if they're free whites or not because the United States government didn't have that as headings. That was Ancestry's heading.
Well, you know that somebody bought them out.
Who
Mm-hmm.
bought them out
Um,
finally?
I forgot the name of it because they had sent me a free, and I missed it. It was on the 29th of February. You could attend a seminar they had for 3 days at home, but you could have went to the seminar in person for 3 days.
Mm.
And yeah, somebody bought Ancestry. I just can't. I got to go back through and look at my email and see who it was. But I kind of figure once they bought them out, it's going to be some bullshit for real now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're going to do a lot of changing. So
I
now
can
it
believe
means
it.
we're going to have to go, even
Oh,
though
I know
we
exactly who
supposed to
bought them
go
out.
get it. Who? Black Rock.
Blackstone.
Blackstone,
Oh
I know
yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
that's right.
Yeah,
They bought him
yeah.
out a couple of years ago, I think.
I
2020.
think, yeah, okay. I was
Aboriginal
trying to think,
hunter,
but
who are
I
you?
couldn't think, was it Black, what you said, Blackstone? I couldn't remember. I know these are the people that supposed to bought out a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah.
Blackstone is a different entity that it ties under BlackRock, State
Yeah.
Street, Vanguard. All of them work together.
Yeah, they are. It's just a bunch of corporations coming together to band against us. Is all it. This is what I see it is.
That's what
They could
exactly what it
try
is.
it. They could try it, but it ain't gonna work. Aboriginal hunter, are you a real person?
That's Kaz.
Oh
Oh my
Lord.
goodness.
Do we want that energy today?
What do you want, Kaz? If Willie see you throwing a kiss at me, he'll punch you in your lips.
Mm-mm.
That's good. That's the ancestors doing that to you.
Yes, because they know you. They know that they know that he's full of ish.
Yes.
I can start telling by the names that they're using now, Sister Bethany.
Hmm.
It's too obvious now.
Oh boy. Let me do the thing. The goddamn police just pulled up.
Yeah, pull that, sis.
Yep.
Pull that record you just had. Put that joint back up
In the goddamn chat room. Police done pulled up
Yeah.
in the chat room. Why can't
there.
say so? Here come
Agents.
the police.
All
Here
the
come the
agents in here
agents.
now.
CIA,
Federal
DEA,
agents.
all of that.
The federal agents done pulled up.
Oh Lord, yeah, there they go. All the federal agents.
What? I gotta stop calling them federal agents.
They all
You know
federal
what?
agents.
You want to know what they really are, Empress Holbert?
What are they?
Useful idiots.
Yeah, that does fit them.
Useful
That
idiots.
does.
Because
That does.
they not smart enough to work for the people, but they just
No.
stupid enough to keep regurgitating what they say.
Yep.
Police are pulled up.
Yeah. You know, they need to be over there talking to Professor Smalls because he did a video about being out
I
of
do work
Africa.
for him, but that don't mean that I love him and I bow
You
down
agree
to him
with
like
it,
y'all do.
right?
Yeah. I mean, Professor Small released a video about being from out of Africa, but he forgot what he said on Hidden Colors about being Cherokee. You know, they went over there and found that video and put those two videos together. Yeah, but we already know all of them are liars, just like y'all.
Isn't it funny how these Cherokees are coming out doing this? Professor Smalls, Jesse Jackson's a goddamn Cherokee,
Mm-hmm.
Al Sharpton's a Cherokee, all three
And they look
Cherokees.
like it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
they
mean,
sit up, because they with it. Ugh. They
I tell
Asian.
them there ain't none of them learning nothing. They just going over there, sitting up under those buildings with the rest of the Masons, not the Masons, but the
Shit,
Masonic.
them too.
Yeah, they all in it together. That's their paid agent. They are the puppets.
Mm-hmm.
It's just interesting, like, like thinking about the measures that they've taken to keep us off of our true land and keep us keep us
Yeah.
away from our true birthright. It's sickening. And that's why we need people like Sister Bethy, Ed Power. We need everybody to just continue to speak out about this because, and especially Dane, everybody just needs to keep going because
Yeah.
this is the only way that we're going to continue to stop
Have,
these narratives about who we are and
have
let's
you
get to the
been
truth.
tagged, Sister Beth, about some dude named Mossy something on here? He keeps tagging me and everybody else that's over here.
What's a
Tagging me
full-blooded turkey? I'm sorry.
Tagging who? Empress.
when he do his live, cause he's Pan African, and he's tagging my name. Let me tell you what his name is. I mean, he's been tagging all. I thought I didn't look to see if your name was in there, but it's
I
just
mean,
about all.
you found him.
Because he
You found
Go
him.
get these people, Cass.
Why?
He tagged you. He
yeah,
ain't
that
tagged
might be
me yet.
him. That might be him.
Yeah, we know that's him.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's tagging people now.
I mean, and these are the people that they say is our relatives.
Damn.
I ain't, like I said, everybody might got somebody
He
just ain't that
tagged you.
attractive in their
That
family
nigga's a
tree. You know what
brainiac.
I'm saying?
A brainiac.
Oh, he done tagged you.
He got
He's
papers on
scared.
that head.
God,
Yeah,
hey,
he got papers on that head for
Damn.
real, for real. Look at it.
that motherfucker big. Woo.
Right. And just a concussion.
A head that on a mama could love.
Look,
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, a face
what
too,
do you mean
honey.
it's the only
Okay,
Yeah.
African
Man.
picture?
we don't look
Boy,
like that.
please,
We
I got
beautiful.
plenty of them. Don't go
Woo!
there. Don't try it with me. And your African baboopo.
Ah, sorry.
Plenty
Yeah,
of them.
we know him when we see him. That's the thing. We know
Mm.
him when we see him.
He tagging him. What you mean that's the only one I could find?
Mm.
They don't look nothing like us.
At
There you go,
all.
Mm.
Empress. There's his cousin. They all coming around.
Yes, the same hairline.
Man.
We know him by the hairline.
Yep.
God damn.
And then if you want to
I'm
go
sorry.
back earlier, there you go. We go back earlier in time. There you go, right
Yeah,
there.
buddy. They
That
get
hurt.
mad. I mean, the sad part about it, they'll really try to make these people your people.
Yeah.
Shit, we all look good. I don't know. We don't look like that.
We don't look shit like
Exactly.
these
Fuck you
people.
talk about YK. We don't look nothing like that. And
We
if you
don't look
compare the
shit
groups
like
to
that.
each other, who look
Yeah.
better? Let's be clear. We got our funny looking people too, but they more beautiful than that shit.
Hell yeah.
I ain't seen no people in my hood with a face like that. I ain't
Or
seen
head.
no people in my hood
God damn.
in none of these 50 states that look like that. And
At
I ain't
all.
seen none. Nobody in my hood.
I mean,
Nobody in my hood wouldn't even.
Even the most
Nobody in my
beautiful West
hood would.
Africans like more beautiful
Word.
than the Black
I mean, the
Americans.
delusion is really real out here.
Man, that hurt.
Nobody in my hood would even sleep with this dude.
That's
Nope.
what
I can't even imagine
he
having
will
sex
grow
with
old.
this dude.
He better stick with his own because they
He
probably
be
look
blowing
just
his
like
breath all in your face, all heavy.
And then a
Yeah.
climax when you
Look at her.
climax, the face get uglier. What is
What's the
uglier?
best?
The fuck is uglier than
What's
that?
the
After
best?
you can't. Now you want to open your
Oh,
eyes and look at the sexy man climaxing in this motherfucker face close to yours. Get out
I'm
of
Looking
done.
at
here!
you like that.
Hell no.
I'm
Oh my
scared
Poor
of
God.
boat
Desmond.
supply.
If he ugly, he just gonna get out. He gonna disappear. He's so ugly. If he get a climax.
I'm scared that's gonna multiply. That's what I'm scared of.
Oh
That hurt.
my God.
I'm sorry.
They get
Oh my
mad.
God.
Every time, Mo. They
I
mad at
mean,
us for
could you
going on their cousins. It is what
imagine
it is.
Yep.
you have a little kid and they bust in the room and say, "Ma," and they see this motherfucker, they be like, "Ah, what that?"
Biala, lay down, Rover. Roll
I
over,
don't even think
Rover.
they'll let him in the club.
Hell no. He
Like,
ain't
nah,
welcome
man, you
nowhere
can't come
but
in.
Africa. That's the only place he welcome is Africa.
So these are the people
Yeah.
that YK and Shay's son and King Cass are saying these are our brothers. Well, you go right ahead. You go
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
ahead.
Come get your
I'm
man.
sorry. These are my brothers
Seriously.
right here. I'm
Yeah,
familiar
he
with
said he
this.
got some African ancestors.
Exactly.
Shit, that
This
might
what
be
I'm
one.
familiar seeing in my hood. Not
Yes. A complete difference
earlier.
in looks.
Now
A
we talking.
complete difference.
Total difference.
Yes. Look at 50
These are
Cent.
Indians, not Africans.
They know it.
Don't even play with me.
He said, of
Y'all,
course,
of
that's
course,
his
that's his
brother,
brother,
y'all.
but y'all do look alike.
Damn.
Ain't no need to deny it.
Exactly. Our people's skin don't get that color. He had no red.
Mhm. He don't even have a red undertone up under his skin.
Word.
Look at him.
These are Indians, colorful.
And,
That's
and
some pretty shit right there.
yeah, and not only that, y'all need to go over and help y'all brothers and sisters out over there on their land instead over here fucking with us.
Seriously, though. Go hunt them
They in
goats.
desperate need of some irrigation.
Bad. And a motherfucking land, what's it called it, for the trash, a landfill.
Nah, y'all, I know somebody who actually is a real live African. But he act like one of them DC gangsters, but he a real live African though. And when he went back to Africa, like he called me or whatever, just to let me see what was going on. They was literally out there hunting fucking goats. Like they was
Ugh.
like it was dirt on the ground, wasn't no grass, nothing.
And
Like
it's
that
like that
joint looked
all over there.
so man, that joint was ratchet. He
I
said
played
every
a
time.
video. I played a video just yesterday because we was looking for we trying to find ourselves over there, YK, and no grass nowhere. I mean, from East
Nothing.
Africa, only the grass is the grass that they done laid down for those new mansions that they done built that they could look right across the fucking water and see all that harbor trash across the fucking river over there. Is it called Mako? Uh, Over there with all those people living over there in the slums. That's horrible.
And
So
you know what
y'all,
else he
y'all
kept
need to be
saying?
getting it together. Go on.
And you know what else he kept saying too? He said, "Oh, his little cousins just kept lining up for money. They was in like a straight line." He said every time he came around, they just had their hand out because they wanted some money from his ass.
Oh wow.
Every time he said, "Man,
They over
they
there
said I spent
drinking
my
the
whole trip giving
water.
out money."
I mean, they drank the water that they poop and piss in. But y'all over here fucking with us. Y'all do good over there. Go over there and get y'all business started. Get a management going with getting the irrigational system built, getting the trash picked up, getting that water cleaned out. Better, yeah, y'all need to just bulldoze that whole fucking community over there and put them people in place.
Ooh, baby.
Not
It's
even
horrible.
none of these people in this picture were Elvis. Look, anything
It ain't gonna
like
work.
they could be
True.
related. Look at the people in this picture.
Yes, them our
None of
folks.
right. They don't
Exactly.
look nothing like
That's
this.
what self-hate.
Nothing.
What
That's
Not
not the
self-hate
one.
same.
is, self-hate is when you don't acknowledge who the fuck you are by going to do the research on your own bloodline. A motherfucker can't lump me in one motherfucking basket.
They got one African ancestor on a damn census allegedly, because they really haven't proved that that's their actual ancestor anyway. that had a birthplace in Africa. So now everybody's an African. Like y'all need
Yeah.
to stop it.
Everybody, you know what I
That's y'all
noticed though?
story. That's not our
They get
like us in America. We was born here. We was bred here, baby. And our ancestors was, and our ancestors was. Make
that
no
part.
mistake.
Look,
I don't
I
know why
mean,
they keep talking about we hate ourselves.
YK
Now
and
we
them,
love ourselves.
they,
This is
they,
why.
they
This is
got
why
their
we
little
doing what we
slave
doing.
master right here.
yeah.
YK and
Exactly.
Shay Sean. Here go y'all slave master. We
Mhm.
saved him. We saved him just for y'all. Y'all want to agree to that story? Fine. There's your master right there. He got 2 guns and a
And
knife.
I
That's
mean,
fine.
it's sad. They are sickening at this point.
That
They are.
indoctrination hit
Well,
so
you know,
hard and heavy.
they picked their ancestor right off this ship and said, we African American.
Mm-hmm.
They picked their ancestor right
The
off of
same
there.
thing they've been showing us for how many years now? Because they ain't never
And
showed us the
did
real
shit.
boat, but they keep showing us this shit. And hoping
And
we get
ain't
on
done
board
shit.
with it.
I'm done.
Now I tried to be, Sister Bethy. Please forgive me. I tried to be nice.
Nah, don't
I
be
tried to be
nice.
nice. No,
Nice means
Sister
Hey,
Bethy.
ignorant.
don't
Don't
be
These
ever
nice
be
these
because
are
nice. Don't
these
don't.
are
ever be
images.
nice. Don't ever
These are
be nice.
images.
Nice means ignorant.
These,
Don't
these,
ever be nice in
Yep,
this
these
so
are
that's
life.
your
why they homeland
this
at.
this is what your homeland look like. Let's y'all want to go like this? Let's go like this. Why don't y'all go help y'all people out? Because this is bad. This is a bad look. This
Facts.
is a bad look.
I got some worse
Come on.
than that.
This is a bad look.
Have you pull up the ones on top of that water over there called Miko, because that's a bad look.
It's a bad look. Y'all need to go help y'all people. If that's where you from, go help them.
Because
Would you
everywhere
want
else
your
where that's the
ancestors living like that?
everywhere else over there where the so-called white man is over there, they don't look like this.
P in the P.
He said
They
they
don't.
don't have the
Now you
white
see
man ain't
them.
never gave
Sean Son can't
Uh-oh.
teach
Wait,
nobody about the
oh,
census.
there she goes.
Child.
himself. But
I
see,
was
that's
telling
what
him that in
happens.
the chat the other day. I kept
That's what
telling him in the
happens
chat that it was
when
only 3 categories. You didn't teach that to nobody.
exactly, and that's
And
what
that
happened when y'all are the descendants of the white man. That's y'all, not us. That's y'all.
Shay Shun is a joke. Look, the picture that Straight Smoke Shit show compared to this.
Wait a
Sorry,
minute. He said,
these
Sister
are our sons
Betty,
right here. None of these niggas is African.
Not
Sister
at
Betty.
all.
He said they ain't got the white man. Let me pull up this the girl was on my live yesterday when I was playing that damn live. Is the white people's over there helping them people trying to get fucking water, nigga. They helping them getting to live a better life. And you over here running off at your mouth. Now, how the white man make his way over there and live in that fucking fuck ass village with them, and you sitting over here on fucking YouTube? So now we really see who really for the damn people. It ain't y'all. It ain't y'all. It's the white man that's over there trying to help them get fresh water. Cause you niggas are over here on fucking on YouTube talking shit.
Even though they Hebrew Israelite, they ain't Africans.
Exactly.
Yes.
He said I have been in projects, pissy elevators. And and who you talking about, sir? Because I can show you we ain't living like that. Even in our projects, we ain't living that bad. We got irrigational system. We can piss and shit, nigga, in a toilet. Not the water that we drink. They laying on fucking hardwood, no mattresses and all that, but you over here talking shit. Why y'all ain't getting together to do a motherfucking GoFundMe for Africa? And in the meantime, do one for yourself so you get the fuck on up out of here.
Damn.
I ain't never seen this. Then this is what you call self-hate right here.
And don't forget your motherfucking shots when you go.
Yes, that part.
Because you need about 100,000 of them motherfuckers.
Brought to
They
you in
give so
courtesy by
much
Bill
credit
Gates.
to the white man.
No, dum. They made them black in 1870. Okay, let's get the shit right.
I'm
So
telling
let me
you.
give you another little lesson.
Put it on
I'm
up there, Sister
gonna go
Bethy.
through my good little lesson again, so he can see. Cause see, these dudes is lost. Now, the race categories in 1790, 1800, 1810, the first three censuses had only three races: free whites, all other free persons, and slaves. Okay. 1820, 1830, 1840 census. They added the category free colored persons. Guess why? Because 1830 was the Indian Removal Act, and all Indians that remained became citizens of their home state, right? So now they had to add those remaining Indians to the census. So that's when you get free colored persons. Now they're on the census. The Asian people didn't come into play until 40 years later, 1870. So how are they? They're not Aboriginals. Sorry, boo-boo. And then, now you see right here, 1870, Asians didn't even come until, get on there until 1870. We
Slavery,
got on
people
here
who own people wasn't limited to one race. YK,
right
different
after.
races owned different people.
Yeah, but wait. He got to prove the goddamn census. Let's go there. Let's go there, y'all. Cause see, this the dumb shit. Here's the shit right here that I told you not to be deceived by these fools.
You right.
Now, look at this. Right here it says free white persons, right? Ancestry put these headings right here, right? These are Ancestry's headings. Now look at this. Where are the headings? Look, where does it say free whites? This is the top of the damn page. These are niggas. Look, no heading. This is 1820 in Georgia. Now, let's go to 1830. We'll X this out. See how Ancestry got their little headings? 1830. Let me see. Did it tap out yet? Let me see. Oh, it didn't. Let me stop the share screen. Now, look at Ancestry's headings. This is the seat, y'all. You see right here where it says, this is in Alabama. Free white persons, right? Now, let's look at the damn sentence. These are ancestries headings, not the federal government's heading. Look, schedule of the whole number of persons within the division. Look at y'all. Now, y'all seen how the paper was made. They drew lines with rulers, right? Now, you got to look at the time we in 1830. How the hell did this type print get up on the top of here? And then they insert. You're going to insert over here where it says under 5 age. See these columns going across? See these columns?
Yes, ma'am. We see him.
They did not type that shit. They took that and pasted up there. Look at it. Look at this. Look at the top. Look at the writing, the print. Get your ass out of here.
And in 1830, was this kind of print available?
And
exactly.
It might have been. I don't know if it was.
No.
A lot of stuff was
because look at the lines was drawn with rulers. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Empress.
No, I'm just saying somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
Because a lot of our shit is old. But what they've been doing is like taking it. You know how you have like a clear paper, like your teacher used to write on when they have the projection on the wall and shit.
Yeah, I remember that. That's real.
Yeah. So they can merge shit and copy it. It's like what you call it when you merge photos together and shit. That's a lot of stuff that they've been doing as well.
Yeah, this is not even
photoshopping.
a real government document.
Yeah, they photoshopping, y'all.
Yeah, because look at the lines. They drew the lines. It's crooked. You can tell they did it with a ruler. Look at the bottom.
Yep.
Look at the bottom
Yep.
line. None of that shit ain't there. And where's the tally up? Where is the heading that says free whites? If they inserted this in here. Look at this. Look at the lines. So you mean to tell me they took something? Look at this. Let me make it bigger. Look at the lines, y'all. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Look at the print. Look at over here. It's a hot mess. Use the damn ruler and they put this up here. Yeah, it's not the original paper.
Hold on, Sister
Now
Betty.
look at
Scroll.
this.
Look at the top of
I
it. You
just
can
want
see
to be clear
behind it.
too, like, because these people could
You can see
Huh?
like
behind it.
when they say free
Yeah.
white persons,
You
that
can
says a
see
lot. I'm
behind it.
sorry, straight
You
smoke.
can
Go
see
ahead.
behind it.
Correct.
I'm looking at the very, very top of it. I can see a whole nother. This is bullshit.
It
Look
is.
at the word division.
Yes. That's what
Look
I'm
at it.
talking about. All over this. And they had a nerve to bold it. This is bullshit. And look, all the print, all this
Falsified documents.
falsified, yes. And its finest. Now, let me stop and go to the
And this is what we
1850.
got to depend on to find our family. This is the sickening part about it.
Yep. Now
Man.
let me show you this shit. Check this shit out. Now, I'm gonna show y'all something else. Look at 1850. That's how you know this shit. They cannot play this game. Now, look at this. This is supposed to be a white person, South Carolina, right? Look at the headings, right? You see the headings, right? Inferred child, inferred spouse, and all this. These are ancestry's heading. Now let's look at the actual document. Look. Now you see the gray part, right? Dwelling number, family number, name, age, sex, race, real estate, birthplace, mirror. You see that up at the top? All this gray,
Yes, we
right?
see it. Yes, ma'am.
Now
It's
watch.
in blue
Now
now.
watch this. Let's look at the real headings. Totally different heading. That's what I keep telling y'all. Totally different. These are real. These are the headings.
It's
Look,
he. My bad. I'm gonna
1850. Totally different from ancestry. This is the heading. When you go up here, watch it drop down. Ancestry's heading. Watch. They don't want you to see that. Wait a minute. Let's make it back. Watch Ancestry's heading to fool you. See? Look at Ancestry's heading. Look. See? This is what they want you to believe. Now look at the real heading. Those are the real headings. If they are. Now look. Age, sex, color. White, black, or mulatto. This is in 1850. Nobody's listed as a fucking slave. See? Value of home, real
Yep.
estate.
And what I found interesting, I'm glad you said that, Sister Betty, because what I found interesting about that 1850 census is that a lot of those slave schedules didn't come about until then, until around 1850.
See? I'm done with these people. I'm not playing with them. They can't do it. This is why we have so much information on these people. What them they fucked up. They know they did by now. They do. They know they did.
And I was gagging, Sister Bethy. I'm not going to even lie. Like when I saw all of those black slave owners on that Fauquier County, Virginia census in 1850, I was losing it. I was like, dang, like I said, maybe they made a mistake with this and maybe they didn't mean for this to get out. But like Virginia is one of those places where I feel like it me in all the 50 states or all the states that were a part of the controversy were more independent than what it comes off to be. And I don't know,
Want some
like
fresh
I just feel
water?
like it's a lot more to it than all this you know, racism and all of that. That shit probably didn't kick off until after those other folks started coming into the picture. Because it don't make
Fresh water?
sense.
Fresh water,
Fresh
anybody?
water.
Fresh water?
Okay. And you mean to tell me this is y'all's motherland that ain't got shit? And come on.
Where's
Where's
the place that
beautiful
birthed all of
structures?
us? Child, please.
Get out of here.
Now, mind you, Sister Bethy, I gotta say this, and I want everybody to thoroughly understand this. These people are getting water out of a basin where all the animals come to breed, pee, everything. Let's get that thoroughly
Yeah,
understood.
Mike check. Can you hear me, Sister Beth?
Hey,
What's going on,
big
big dog?
dog.
Much love and
Yes, peace and
respect to you
love,
and the
big
family.
dog.
Caress, Great Smoke, everybody in the chat. I just wanted to came up. I ain't stand up to tell you keep your foot on their neck, Sister Bethy. I'm with you 110%. Always love and respect to all of y'all. I'm gonna jump down.
Oh,
Thank
thanks,
you,
big
Sister Betty. I
dog.
just wanted to show some respect. That's all.
Oh,
Well, peace and
you
love, big
got it,
Appreciate it, big
dog.
brother.
dog.
Peace
Peace
and
and
love,
love to
big
all of y'all.
dog.
Much love to all of y'all.
Yeah,
So
but this is where they're getting their fresh water from.
Obama's people, my people ain't your people.
Oh, it gets better. Oh, it gets better. Straight up. Straight up. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Let's sit down and eat.
Ain't no way, bruh.
Your genealogy done.
Ain't no way.
Everything.
And I'm going to stop right
Heard
there.
this girl talk about everything is Africa. Well, if everything is here, why y'all got to eat like that? Fuck out of here.
Say it again. If everything is there, why y'all drinking out the goddamn river? This ain't even a river.
Hey, Joe.
Come on. Be realistic. Look at the color of the water.
Hey, sister girl. So I'm like,
Oh, my
I'm
God.
done. You tell Q Butter he need
That joint
to
infested.
go and
That's
help
what's
his
going
people.
on.
Q Butter, that devastating for you guy over there. They could go head on. I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I am done.
Hold on,
What
Sister Betty.
the
I gotta
decisions they
gotta
do?
say this. I gotta say this. This dude, YK said they're like that because they're feeding everybody else.
Well, then he should be over there with his next dinner plate.
It's just crazy too because they talk all this stuff to us about being from Africa, but none of them have jumped up to go and move there. Go live there. And go see if
help
they
the
treat you
people
like your
out.
African brother or sister. Go see how they treat you. Because from what I heard, it ain't cute or pretty how they be coming for us. And I've even seen videos of the woman saying that they don't know the history. They don't even know the history. But you
He
expect
said,
them to
"This is the
embrace
white
you?
man." He said, "This is the white man in you." Well, I got white folks' blood in my veins. I'm not gonna lie. I claim all my bloodline.
He do too.
And what? And so you don't want to deal with the white folks in my family because they are brutal. They're worse than us niggas. They're worse than us niggas.
Shawson, I told you about addressing me. I'm not addressing you no more. I'm tired of arguing with you. I'm tired of arguing with you. You are where you are, and I'm at where I'm at. And it is what it is. It is what it is. Sister Bethy just told you the same thing I was telling you in the chat. Yesterday, one of them chats, I was telling you that it was only 3 categories in 1790. It wasn't no fucking Africans here, except for that
None.
20 and odd. That's it.
That's it.
The
Can't
rest
get
of this
around
land was
that.
inhabited with us. And those people that they were sentencing over here for committing crimes in their white lands, like Ireland and Germany and England and all of those places.
Yo,
all right, I'm done.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, what's up,
Oh,
YK?
Crystal.
We got our trooper up here, and I'm gonna let him up because
Yo,
I need my backup soldier up here. Here we go. All right, go ahead.
Oh shit.
oh, you need Sachi.
That's
She needs
That's
Sachi to
right.
be doing all that screaming, so I
That's
can't
my
talk. Right? I
warrior.
get it.
You
I
can
know
talk.
what
I'm
it is.
gonna let you
Nah.
talk. Go ahead. You got the floor. Sachi ain't talking. His mic is muted.
You know what I find mighty odd, Sister Betty, is that you grab these pictures of Africans that might be making funny faces or they pictures with their heads pushed back, but you never go to those beautiful West African brothers and sisters. It's hundreds of them on YouTube. I'm on Google. Hold on, sister. Hold on. Let me just finish what I'm saying. There's hundreds of pictures of beautiful West African men and women, but yet you go and find the ones that look weird. Why? What's the point of that?
You know what I'm
saying?
So wait, hold on. So I'm not finished. I'm not finished. Your name. I'm out of here, bro. Because that's why she brings Sachi up to derail the
conversation. You asked me a question and I'm answering you. Because number one, I don't have anything to do with people in Africa.
Right. All right. So do you think that it's honest for you to go and find people that look crazy to say that these is what Africans look like when we know that it's people that don't look like that all over Africa? Do you think that's a good thing to do? That's like if I go find an Indian that look crazy and I'd be like, look, this is how all Indians look. That's crazy to me. Okay. That's crazy because that's a disservice. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna mute my mic, Sister Becky.
Wait a minute, Sachi. Hold up. I'm gonna respond to you. Why do I do that? Because this is the Sister Bethy Talk Show, and 1,206 people are watching, and I want them to see. It's my show. I can show what I want.
No, that's a fact. But you want them to see a lie. That's not what West African people look.
That's not a lie. That's a real African.
That's not how all Africans look.
I didn't say all Africans look like that.
So why are you using them to say, look,
I can show.
But you're right. But can we admit? But can we?
No, right. It's my channel.
But can we admit that that's not what all West Africans look like?
I never said that they look like that. So I'm not going to admit to nothing.
I got you. Okay. All right. I get you.
It don't matter what
I'm not going to admit to nothing I didn't say.
Up there to represent that whole country. So what you saying is bullshit.
No, it's not. What I said makes perfect sense.
It don't matter.
No, it's my channel and I can do what I want. That's
right. Thank you, Sister Betty. I appreciate your answer because you're right. This is your show, but we do know that all Africans don't look like that. But I see what you're doing.
I heard you beat
I see what you're doing
the other day. Congratulations.
Even the beautiful ones.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I appreciate that.
But congratulations to you.
Thank you. It was bogus.
Yeah, I know it was.
Over there, you still couldn't have been saying the same
Sachi,
thing.
I'm not gonna yell with you, brother. I'm not gonna do that. Man.
You ain't gotta yell. I just like to call bullshit when I see it because she could have.
But it's not. But look,
over there, and you still could have said the same.
Right, but what I'm saying is, y'all wouldn't be laughing at the way that y'all are at those pretty Africans, the way that you're joking. I get it though. Sachi, I get it.
I really don't care.
Right. It's basically shock treatment. That's what it is. It's like
it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
your argument is bogus because she could.
No, it's not. But it won't have the same. It won't have the same shock value.
Every African over there because it's 54.
But it won't have the same shock value. It won't have the same shock value. That's what I'm saying, brother.
What about the shock value? It don't cost number $2,000 to build a well, and you waste your time over here arguing with us instead of over there.
That's good, but you don't know what I'm doing. You don't exactly, but you don't know. Listen. I'm not the type of person to do stuff and then make a video saying what I'm doing. You don't know what I'm doing, brother. But I don't speak about what I do. Because you don't get a blessing. Hold on, brother. You don't get no. You don't know what I got. You don't know what I got though.
Dr. Umar to build them fake ass schools he ain't building instead of helping.
But I didn't give anything to Umar, sir. I didn't give a dime to Umar, sir. You talking crazy.
But you spend your time over here trying to tell us
sir. All I'm saying is, sir, you don't know what I'm doing, sir. You don't know what I do with my money, sir. That's all I'm saying.
You be on YouTube.
You don't know what I'm doing. Just I could chew bubble gum. I could chew bubble gum and walk at the same time, brother. I can multitask, brother.
You can't, because if you could, it would be way.
You don't know what I'm doing. But see, I'm gonna tell you what that is, Sachi. That's your excuse of like saying, "Oh, why you not helping them?" That don't hold on, but that don't that no that doesn't right. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. All right, let me ask you a question. What are you doing for your people here?
Don't worry about what I'm doing with my
exactly.
people.
Checkmate.
Out the gold water. Your people is drinking out the gold water, man. Go help your people.
Next person. I relinquish the floor, bro.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
All right.
All right, y'all. So, what do you want, Shay Sean? Because I know I can only tolerate you for less than 60 seconds. Go ahead.
Yeah, I ain't come up here to
salute.
argue or nothing. I just wanted to address the census thing. So, you say, like, I've heard you repeatedly say that they didn't enumerate Indians, right?
Correct.
Okay, so if you know they didn't enumerate Indians, the first 7 census would be white people. Would say, what it say, all other. Put that on. Can you put that that breakdown again up there so we can look at it where it says like where it shows you like all the breakdowns from census to census.
Absolutely.
All right, there we go. Okay, so the first one says what were the race categories in the 1790 census? The first 3 census had 3 race categories: free whites, all other free persons, and slaves. Okay, let's deal with that. So we both agree that they couldn't, that the rules of the census that were that they could not enumerate, or that they shouldn't or cannot enumerate Indians, right?
Correct.
Okay, so so what I said in the chat was that the first 7 census were majority free white people and black people.
So, I have not seen that, sir. I have
wait.
Proof of that, and neither do you. Can you provide the proof of the all other free persons? Please provide the proof, sir, because this was all white people. But keep going. You cannot put.
All right. So look. So I posted something in the listen.
All other free.
Okay, listen to me. I posted something in the back chat about Indians being on the census. So though the rules claim or say that you couldn't enumerate Indians, it also says, if you look at that link I'll put in the back chat, that if they were prominent figures in certain areas, that they would put an Indian on it. So that's why I said majority of the free people or the free colored people that you may see on the census was black, because they didn't put many Indians on it.
That's coming out your mouth, sir.
Wait. No, it's not.
All other free persons, you're putting black to that yourself. That's coming out your mouth.
Bethy, what I'm saying is again, if they can't put an Indian on there, all right. So look.
Right.
I know you may
put an Indian on it.
Listen to me, Bethy. I know you may disagree, right? But let's factor in who's making the census. Who's making the census? White people, black people, or white people or Indians? Who's making the census?
I'd have to say our people. We were in power back then.
Black people, Indian people are making the census.
Yeah.
So Indian people made the census, but chose to only put white people on the first
because
seven.
These are white people doing this.
I just asked you that, Betsy. I just asked you who's making the census.
Being an enumerator is a job.
Betsy, I just asked you who's in charge of making the census. White people or Indians? You said Indians, but then you just said white people are doing this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
That's what I said. Who's in charge of making the census? Whose idea is this? White people or Indians?
If this is the United States Census, it's white
people. Okay, cool.
Of course.
Okay, cool. So let's stop there. All right.
They were the slaves, but go ahead.
The slaves are making the census.
They were. Slave is a job. That's
so
a job.
Slave has enough power to make a census.
You're looking at a slave in this instance.
Hold on. As slave has no power to take somebody.
You can't make this shit up, bro.
We're not making it up. We're not making it up. These are white people.
Take anybody to court.
Wait. We were not part of this. We were not part of this.
I'm agreeing with you, Bethy. That's why I'm.
This is why I'm saying that. So if we're not part of it, don't put us there.
Exactly.
We are not there.
Okay, I'm glad you said that, Bethy, because this census is really only trying to pertain to white people and black people that are slaves or free.
Wrong.
And don't
But
say
you
no
just
black
said, but
people on
Wrong.
it's not
Wrong.
All
wrong.
other free
Wrong
It's
persons.
not.
Domingo. Wrong
That's what
Domingo. Wrong
That could be
Domingo.
any
no, I'm
race. The
okay. I
slaves could
said
be
that.
any
Okay,
race.
okay, great.
Only
But listen to me. That's why I
nope,
said the
nope.
link that I posted in the back chat tells you that if an Indian was
You
a
are
prominent figure
being
or he was
just like ancestry at this
yo,
point.
y'all not listening. Y'all not listening
It
because y'all
doesn't
trying to
matter.
make
We
sure
Yo,
can't
y'all
I
never
don't
because we
see
misquote
can't
I
me.
be
don't
right
see
Yeah,
it
there
in
because
the
and
they
then
back
you
fight
chat.
bring
them
our
all the
If
silence.
y'all
You
keep
time,
cutting me
bro.
off, if y'all
Yo,
stop cutting me off,
Shashan, you
y'all
could
hear
put it
what I'm
back in the
saying.
back chat, brother. I can't see it.
Sorry.
I'll
You could
Sorry,
post
pull
it
that
again.
up.
Jason.
I'll post it again. Watch
All
it.
right, appreciate it.
But what I'm
1780
saying is
white
the link that
people.
I posted in the back chat is
Again.
from
Again.
National Gov. It's telling you that in some Indians, though Indians were not supposed to be enumerated, if the Indian was a prominent figure or he was in a specific area, he could be put on the census. Not a coincidence. Show how there's very,
And
very
if
y'all gotta listen. Very few
no, I don't
Indians
got to
on the.
do anything.
I'm
I'm
All
telling
sorry.
right.
you that all
I'm
other
sorry.
free
The all
persons
other free persons are a majority black people, and some of them could be
well
Indians.
You
That's what
don't
show
I'm
know
that.
saying.
that,
Y'all gotta
man.
No,
You
But
asked
no,
but
all
Hold
this
on.
shit.
no,
Time out.
He's
no,
Time
just
out.
no,
Time
saying
it
it.
out.
He's
can
no.
gonna
tell
put it in the
about
back
the
Hold
chat.
on.
person.
He's gonna
Time
put it
out.
in the back chat so
Hold
we
on.
can see,
Time
could
out.
prove
I
it.
already got it. I already got it. Just calm down. Time out. I already got what Shy One put in the background. I already got it.
All right, you
Now,
I'm
can
not
share it.
All
lying
right.
Screen
about
share
nothing.
it.
Straight smoke.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
not saying
sir.
that you're saying that I'm
Can you
lying, but I'm
screen share it, brother?
That's
yeah,
not up to me.
screen
This is
share it.
not my show.
Yeah, because Sister Betty asked for the proof, so it'll be only right to share the screen.
I understand. Like I said, bro, this ain't my show.
go ahead and
That's
share it. Go ahead and share it because
All right,
I can
I'm
come
gonna
back
mute
to
up.
this.
I'm gonna mute up.
Go ahead and share this. These little sad agents, because we're gonna get them
yes, ma'am.
again. Let's let them. We have to let them fall in their own grave. So let's
Watch
Yeah,
show
me,
them
watch,
the
watch,
you
watch.
campaign.
gotta
They try
show
to
us
watch. They,
something.
Okay,
go
here
ahead. Can
we
you share
go.
it, please?
Okay, you read it. I'm not reading shit. Go ahead,
Scroll
because I
down.
done already read
Yeah,
this.
just
But
scroll
go
down.
ahead.
Scroll down. Scroll down. I'll tell you when to stop. 17. Go to the 17. Where it said, wait. Go to where it says 17. Yeah, keep scrolling. Keep scrolling.
He
Keep
passed
scrolling.
1790.
Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling.
We're in 1860. You go up. You
Wait.
passed it.
Slow down.
You passed it.
I
Go
passed
up.
it. Oh, so you know what I'm talking about. All right,
I
go up.
already read this. This is why I'm gonna fuck you up, but I'm gonna give you the benefit
Okay.
of the
All right.
doubt.
Right.
'Cause I
Stay right
want to
there.
make you look stupid.
Look. Wait.
All right.
Wait.
Look at what
It says
1790 to 1840. Read it. Go ahead. Read.
it's
I'm
saying
being like
exactly
the
what I
Hebrews.
told. Now, panel. Remember what I said. It says most Native Americans are not enumerated in 1790 from 1790 in the 1790 and 1840 census. However, some
Yep.
prominent individuals living among the general populations are included, and their records can be identified when their name, approximate age of residence is known. Did I not just say that?
You said that, brother.
I
Okay,
definitely
now,
said that.
all
Okay,
right.
but
I ain't
Now,
telling
what
y'all.
wait a
kind
minute.
of
Wait a minute.
Wait,
So
Hold
Hold
there's no
up.
lie.
wait. Let's
on.
not jump.
YK,
Hold up. Give the
calm
queen
down.
her respect. Hold up.
I told his ass
Go ahead,
to
Shaykhon.
slow down. Now, go back to the first line, sir.
Hey, YK, I was just about to
Hey,
tell you the word game they was gonna
hey,
play. Go ahead,
hey,
Bethy. Go ahead, do it.
wait,
Native
no. Go ahead.
Native,
Americans.
Go
they're
ahead.
gonna say Native
We
Americans
are
and not
Yeah.
Indians. I knew it.
again. We are
Yeah.
Oh
not
my God, y'all so
Yeah. Get it
Native
together.
predictable. Y'all
Americans.
so
That's a
predictable.
new.
We
That's
So
a new
are
fact.
not
predictable. So
So
Native.
predictable.
predictable. I was just
So
about
Right.
to tell
That's
y'all
predictable.
this.
right.
Watch
So
out. I'm not
another
now,
lying.
angle for you. I got another
now
angle
that
for
we
you.
understand this,
They're
so
talking
now you
about
can take
Indians,
this
but scroll back
bullshit
up.
down.
Wait.
Because the
Scroll
language
back up.
does matter, and
Scroll
y'all keep
back up,
trying to
Bethy. Scroll
act
back
like
up
we're
to the
trying to
top
take
of
a
the
Native
screen.
American identity, and that's
Scroll
not
up
it.
to the
Scroll
top
back
of the
up to the
screen.
top of the screen.
Go up to the top
Go
of the
back
screen.
up to the
It's
top
gonna
of the
show you.
screen.
It's
It's
gonna
gonna
show
Go
you
say
a
up to the
big
top of
Indian.
the
picture
screen
of
for
it.
this food. They already fucked up,
Wait, scroll
dude.
back down. Wait.
Look
Go,
that
go
it's
down.
right there. Go
It's
down right
right
there
there.
to the
You
right.
see
It's to the
Indian.
right.
Wait.
Yeah.
Scroll down.
Scroll down right there. It says
What did that
English.
say?
It said Indian. Indian
What are we
division.
talking about?
It
Checkmate.
don't matter.
No.
What
There's
are we
That's
talking
no.
not a
about?
No, it
checkmate.
ain't no
Excuse
Y'all
me,
That's
gotta
not a
checkmate.
stop,
sir.
man.
checkmate.
Y'all
Don't
gotta
do
Sir.
stop
that.
playing,
Y'all
man.
know
Please
this
Y'all
is
listen.
a
playing.
new term
Hold
for
up.
Y'all
Native
playing
Hold up.
Americans.
semantics.
That's
All
a
right.
Y'all
totally
playing
All
different
semantics, though.
All right,
That's
let me put
semantics.
them in the back because
That's
they're
why
not
they
going to
was on the
shut
joint
up.
late.
They're not going to fucking shut up while I talk on my show. So I'm going to put them in the back. Again, this idiot is not looking at the fact that this is in 1880. It's not in 1790. And again, this document was written. Can we please read the date of Washington? What is the date of this?
Oh, that says April 21st, 2022.
22.
Now, Smoke, can you take this bullshit off my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
And now I'll let these two clowns back up. Now
I
let's
love
go
it.
to the real shit. Okay? Because we're not gonna read your little 2022 when we was in COVID with our masks on, boy.
Yo, Becky, you funny, Becky.
Now, ready. Let's go back to my document.
Yeah, let's go back here. All right, so
Now,
go ahead.
1830. Now, wait a minute. Let's go to our magic document right here where they can look this up any goddamn where. I told these two little rugrats, Shay Shun and YK, the African King. Where is it? Where's my little favorite document? I'm just reading the one line. Where are you? There you are. Now, oh, YK, I left him in the back. Damn, I didn't mean to leave YK back there.
Nah,
so,
you good. You
now,
good, Becky.
we're in 1830. I'm just going to read what's highlighted. Those wishing to remain in the East would become citizens of their home state. Now, these are the Indians that remained, that did not go to Oklahoma in 1830. Now, ain't nobody here but brown people and white people. That's it. No Asians. Because I already showed you when they start letting Asians get on the goddamn census. Not till 1870. But we're in 1830. 1820, 30, 40. These census added the category free colored persons. They had to add that because the Indians that remained are now on the motherfucking census. I keep telling y'all, don't mess with thunder on our motherfucking. I keep telling y'all.
And do they know, Sister Betty,
But
how
Becky,
many
who's
times
the
the
night? I'm
language
confused.
changed?
Hold on.
Who's the night?
Hold on.
The language changed 9
I don't know why we keep arguing with these people about who the colored people is. It's only been one copper colored people.
Clear
It's
as
only been
day.
one
Sister
people
Betty,
called
Sister
colored.
Betty, Sister
Wait a
Betty.
minute, I'm not finished. 1790, 1800, 1810, white folks. Now, the nigger Indians that remained, they're coming on the census. So the census added the category of free colored persons to the 3 original ones. Now we're on the census, nigga. Because we were the ones that remained. Now go back and tell your masters in the police station. Don't
Sister
pull up
Betty.
on Sister Betty ever. Because the Chinese people didn't come
Sister-
to 1870. And I'm done with that. Fire in the
All
chat,
right.
please. Let's go, y'all. We
All
got
right, Sister Betty. Now,
989 watching. Let's go.
all
Fire,
right.
y'all.
Now, Sister
Better
Betty,
go
you
ahead
said
on and hang
a
out.
whole lot, Sister Betty. Now, when we go to the American Indian.SIEDU, it says American Indian or Native American. American Indian, Native American, or Native are acceptable. And hold on, let me finish, brother. Let me finish, brother. Let me finish. Let me finish. We gotta have some. See, we cannot do this.
Let him finish, Sachi. So because if we let him finish, Sachi, we're gonna let him fall in his grave.
Yes, we gonna we gonna let me fall in my
let
grave.
Him finish, Sachi. Let him go in the grave. Because after this, I'm cutting this shit off.
I appreciate it.
Ready
Now,
Here
so
we go.
Sha Sun said something he predicted that y'all was gonna play the word games. Now they make it clearly that American Indian, Native American, or Native are acceptable and often used interchangeably in the United States. Okay, so why are we sitting here playing word games, acting like we don't know who those people
Because
is
we
talking
not the
about.
white
I'm
man,
not
we
finished,
were the
brother.
white
I'm not.
man, and
I'm
you
not
knew.
finished. I'm
Let
not
him
finished.
finish. Let him
I'm
finish,
not
Sachi.
finished.
We got him.
I'm not.
We
I'm
You
not
said white
finished.
man word game. We
Listen,
not
got
gonna
him
listen.
keep
again,
this
Sachi. We
keep
got him
Let me
spitting
again.
finish.
bullshit.
Let me finish. Let me
Let him,
finish.
You
Sachi.
already finished.
I ain't
Don't worry.
finished, brother, because you keep getting triggered. Stop
Let
being
him finish,
triggered.
Sachi. I
Stop
got him,
letting another
Sachi.
man. Stop letting another man pull your strings, brother. It's not a good look. Now let me see what I'm
Man, I
saying.
will
This
put
is
Hey,
you
what I'm
in
saying.
Sachi.
five
I
other
know, bro.
words.
Sachi.
I know, bro. So this is what I'm
Sachi.
saying, right?
Sachi, let his ass finish, Sachi, because I'm about to bury him. And then
Yeah,
after
yeah,
that,
yeah.
you got the stage to yourself.
What I'm
So
saying is this:
go ahead. Let him finish.
no matter what you guys accept, we know you don't accept being a Native American. That's cool, but that doesn't negate the fact that Native and Indian were used interchangeably. Just like you say, more means Negro and Negro means more. You can't get past that. It's just word games, semantics. So
Ready?
we know who those people were talking about. They were talking about Indians. It's a fact.
Ready? You
But they
ready?
was talking about him in
It
2022,
don't
nigga.
matter,
They
brother.
talking
It
to
don't
It do
matter.
matter.
1850.
It do
That's
matter. But
updated.
let's go
And when
back.
they
Let's go
update it,
back.
it goes with what's going on currently. So when they update
Correct.
history, when they update records, they
You
update
can't
it according to
rewrite
what's
old
happening now and the
official
We're
lens
talking
being
documents.
about
used
at
now.
that
So
time.
we understand that
No,
it's a
We're
but
talking
difference
but he
about
do
between
it
at
not
that
at that
enslaved
time.
time.
Native
You
Americans.
can't
It's
do it.
not
You
it's
can't
not
do
the
it.
We're talking
identity of
about at
their
that
oppression
time.
and never
You're
has
putting
been.
new
So you don't
words
get it. So
into
Stop
that I can't
lying.
help
We
older
you.
read the
documents.
document
You
in
can't do that.
2022.
Right. So read this, boo boo, stinky butt. I want you to read that for me, YK, because you got such a beautiful voice.
But you know,
Come
it's
on, doodle butt,
I'm
read
gonna
it.
read it. I'm gonna read it for you because now we're talking about a quadroon, right? A
Come on,
quadroon
come on,
means
doodle butt.
1/4 Indian blood and does not refer to Negro descent. Negro blood is indicated under the head of Negroes or mixed Negroes, and slaves were possibly Negroes.
Listen to the
So,
word possibly, niggas. Oh,
right,
okay.
but we're talking about
Possibly.
a
Okay.
quadroon.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
What
ahead.
is a quadroon?
Go ahead. Read.
A quadroon means 1/4 Indian blood and does
Wait
not
a minute. You
refer.
ain't read it. You didn't read. You
Where
didn't
you want
read
me to
all.
read at? Where you want me to
I
read?
want you to read the whole
Exactly.
thing. This document.
Okay, I got you. It says this document presents items of information regarding the Cherokee families residing in Tennessee prior to the Indian removals. It includes the name of heads of families only, the number of persons in each family, decree of blood, education, occupation, and family possessions. Attention is called to the use of certain terms. So we're dealing with certain terms. What does that say? Spinster means spinner, one who spins. Quadroon means 1/4 Indian and does not refer to Negro descent. So we clearly see that Negro and Indian is not the same. Negro blood is indicated under the head of Negroes or mixed Negroes, and slaves were possibly Negroes. But but the families were Indians of the Cherokee tribe. So this clearly says that Indians and Negroes are not the same.
You
It
No.
read,
says
but the families
Indians
were
and
Indians
Negroes
of
are
the
not the
Cherokee
same.
tribe. The
Does
But the
Negroes
this?
and
But it's
families
only
leave.
one
But
were
fourth
does it?
Indians.
Indian blood. So what's the rest of
But
the
look,
blood?
hold
So
on,
what's
hold
the
on.
rest of
But
the blood?
Nope. You can't do it. You ain't gonna try it, boo boo. Negro blood is indicated under the head of Negroes or mixed Negroes, and slaves were possibly Negroes, but the families were Indians of the Cherokee tribe. Boom. The families were Indians of the Cherokee tribe, baby. That's it. That's all. That's all you need. That's all you need. White people never wanted to claim their black blood if their blood was in our gene, if our blood was in their genes. They despised it and never wanted to talk about it. Now, doodle butt,
Hence
where it
quadroon and
clearly tells you
octoroon.
that the
That's why they
Negro
said it was.
and Indian is the same
That's
because
why they said it was Indian
so
blood
Negroes
so
instead of
so
Negro blood.
basically, so hold on. So
Negroes are frequently met who speak
Sister
nothing
Betty,
but
let me ask you a
Indian
question. Let
languages.
me ask you a
Wait,
question, Sister
wait, you
Betty.
cut me off. Don't get mad.
No, I was
Negroes
reading and you put
are
me in the back, but
frequent.
okay, go ahead.
I had to, so you shut up so my audience could see I got 1,140 people watching.
Oh, I get it.
Negroes are frequently met who speak nothing but Indian languages. How come the white folks don't speak it? And are Indians.
All right.
And
So
are
what?
Indians by tribal law and customs. Indians and Negroes is the same. It is the white person that had the one drop of Indian blood that did not want to ever claim that nigger blood.
Now, can I address that, please? Without get because when I read because when I
Being
read
from
something,
Africa, I don't
right?
know if
But
you're gonna be able to do
read
that.
something,
Wait,
when I read,
wait. I don't know if you're going to be able to do that because you're of African descent.
but
And
what I'm
see,
saying is, I feel like I'm getting
I don't.
censored.
Well, no,
I feel like I'm getting
I don't
censored.
think you're
Like,
getting censored. It's you
no,
have
it
an
is
African. You're
because
a
if I
foreign
read something, I
Wait,
should be able to.
you're not gonna do it on my channel. This is not BAP channel where you could do this. Listen, brother,
Try to
you
tell him.
are a African descent man. You foreigners continue to come here and try to tell my full-blooded ancestors who they are. I feel sorry for you men. I'm serious. You after a while, you're not going to be able to say this to Negroes walking around here because they're making people disappear. And you being a foreigner need to stop. It's getting crazy on this landmass. And our men are waking up to this knowledge. And it's doing something to them mentally. And I'm begging you, because I think you're a nice guy, to stop. Because what you're going to do now is provoke them. You foreigners need to stop this. Our people have hid under the mask for too long. And we're tired. We're not going to have any more foreigners coming here telling us who we are as a people. It's got to stop. If you care about yourself and your future, I would think that someone like yourself would stop because it's getting dangerous. And you're a foreigner. Stop coming in our communities telling us who we are. You are an African man. Go and deal with African people and embrace with them. We are Indians and we are proud to be in the skin we are in.
So why don't you guys stand on it?
We are
stand on
standing
it.
on it
You
now.
can't stand on it putting somebody in a
We
back
standing
chat.
on that
Yes,
big business.
That's not how you stand on it.
because you're the
Man,
only
ain't
one
nobody
up
trying to
here.
see this the problem. You think a nigga want to argue with you about this dumb ass shit. Don't nobody want to
I don't
argue
need
with
to
you about
argue
who they
with an
saying you is.
African. Nobody in
We
my
want to
family
come
know
run with
you.
our people.
You're not my people.
We want to build.
And this is the problem. We are not the same. This is my soil. And you foreigners will stop. And you're saying we don't stand on it. When I put you in the back, it's because I removed anybody off the panel that's not an Aboriginal. Everybody up here is from the soil. And this is standing on who I am. You are in the back because you are in the back of me. You are not in front of me. And you must respect me for who I am. If you can't, then perish with everybody else. You know, I mean, people have just dropped because we found out who we are and they're taking their lives. This is dangerous. And I'm telling you, we don't have to touch nobody. Nobody. That's how powerful we are. People who are now messing with us are just abruptly perishing. That's why I don't threaten nobody or anything. I don't threaten nobody. I don't have to. Because our history and our energy is so potent at this point that people are now just dropping. And they said this would happen in your Bible. That
Sister
people
Betty, can I ask you a
perish.
question, sis, please?
You got
I got
one
one
second,
question.
and then I'm closing out
I
because
appreciate
done
it.
made my case.
And I'm not trying to argue with you. I was just trying to build. But you know, it is what it is. What I'm saying is this: when you do things like that, it's called isolation. And if you basically isolating your followers from a different viewpoint. And when you ask me to read, I should be able. Hold on. This is what I'm saying. It's
you
called
though. Don't nobody
censor. You're
hear nothing about
censoring
no
me,
Africa, bro.
and that's not
We
right.
don't come
No
here to
matter
hear
if I
nothing about
believe what I
Africa though,
believe
bro.
or
We
not,
come here to
it's
hear
not
Sister
right.
Betty.
It's
We
not
don't come
right.
here to hear you. You
Can
interrupting the show.
I
That's
You're
all you
speak, Sister
doing.
Betty,
you're
please?
in the area.
Can I
You're
ask
I'm
my
trying to,
question? Can I
okay,
ask
but
my question,
I have to
please? Because I
remind
didn't
you.
get
That's
I didn't
fine.
get
You
the
can
answer.
ask me your
I didn't
question,
get
but
the
I'm
answer
telling
to
you
the
this.
question.
I need to remind you that you're
Yeah,
on a panel full of American Indians,
of course,
Aboriginals to the soil. So
and I
it's
understand
a
that.
tough community. And again, no matter whose panel you go on, baby, I got 1,110
All right.
people watching me.
So can I ask the question without being interrupted? And I'll step down because I'm not
Okay.
trying to come here and argue with
Okay, just
nobody.
ask the question, bro.
All right,
Stop.
so calm down.
Just
So,
answer the question.
bro, why y'all acting like females? Calm down. Let me
Cause we
say,
Bro, I
don't
ask what
swear
I
like
to
gotta
God.
say.
you.
You
We
keep
don't like you.
all
We
right.
don't want to hear you
Mute
talk.
your
We
mic,
sick of
bro.
you
You
coming
sound like
around
you in a
interrupting
cult,
us
bro.
with that
You sound
African
like a cult.
bullshit.
Sister Betty, can I
You
please
doing
ask the
everything
Betty
That's
a
but
what.
answer
question,
your
please?
question. Just ask the
We're waiting
question.
for you to
I'm
God.
ask
trying
it.
because I keep being interrupted by grown men. Now let me answer the question. Ask the question. What I'm saying is, y'all call up. Why do y'all call us out? Say our names, talk shit about us, but when we pull up, throw us in the back chat. When I
Cause
read
y'all
something,
niggas come up here
bro,
with
I'm not
stupid shit.
finished. I'm not finished, brother. Calm
Nigga,
down. Do you
nobody
talk?
want to hear this long
So
ass
your
question.
mess,
Answer
bro.
the question,
Your
man.
mess, bro. Miss Sister Betty, what
Nah,
I'm
get your
saying is
bitch
this.
ass on.
Yo, can you mute this dude, man? Because he's acting like a child.
Just
You
don't,
wouldn't come
man.
around me and say
Don't.
none
Yeah,
of
I
this.
know,
You
I know.
wouldn't
So
come
here it
around me.
goes.
You
Here
wouldn't
it
even come
goes.
Sachi,
around me
you
and
know
tell
Bro,
me
I
about
don't
Sachi
Africa,
ain't gonna
nigga.
shut up.
Sachi,
Sachi,
I don't care
you know
about you, bro.
Sachi is not going to shut up. Nobody can make Sachi shut
Yeah,
up.
I know he can't because he needs some pills. But what I'm saying is this, right?
Nah, I need a punch on
Well, I
you. I'm
know,
sick
I
of you
know, I know.
niggas. I
You
need to
need to
punch
punch on
you. I'm
something so
sick of
you
you
won't be
coming
so
around trying to tell
emotional.
us
You
anything.
need to go
Go,
punch on
leave,
something,
bye.
bro. You need to punch on something because you're too emotional. Go to the gym, hit
Nah,
a
nigga,
punching
I'm
bag,
serious
bro.
about my
Get
family.
that
My
anger
blood
out
is
of
running
you,
through
bro.
me, and I'm sick of
But
you. I'm
what I'm
sick of your
saying is this,
kind.
right?
She
If
just
you ask
told you
me
we
to,
sick of y'all.
if you ask me to
She
read
just
something,
told you
sister,
we sick of
bro,
y'all.
I get it. You hurt. It's okay, brother.
I
It's
ain't
all
heard
right,
about
brother.
nothing. I
All
want to
right.
hurt you.
So back, I know you
I'm
do.
sick of
I
you.
know you do,
I'm
bro. The
sick of you
truth
trying to
hurts.
help
The
colonize my
truth hurts,
people.
brother. The
I'm
truth
sick of
hurts.
you. Ain't
The
nothing
truth.
about you crew. You a
Let me
lie.
just act,
And
let
I'm
me
sick
just
of
let me
you
let me
working for
just
them
say what I
folks
gotta
trying to
say.
colonize my people. I wish
All
I
right,
ain't hearing
but
that.
I never heard nobody act like this over a lie. I
Oh,
never heard nobody act like this over a lie, bro. I'm asking one
Because you
question.
don't
Why
understand what this
I'm
lie is
not,
doing to my
bro?
people. I
I'm
want to,
happy, bro.
boy,
I'm
boy,
happy, bro.
you think
This
this
is
a
what
game and
Sister
it's
Becky,
not,
Yeah.
man.
Sachi, you and your feelings,
This
brother.
is not a game,
Yeah.
Go in the
dude. This is
bathroom, get
not a
some
game.
tissue, and wipe your
You
eyes,
think
brother.
this is a
Stop
game?
crying.
That's the problem. This ain't no fucking YouTube game that we
It is a
playing up here,
game.
man.
It
It's a
is a
game to
game.
you. That's the problem. I
You
wish I
know
could see
why?
you in real
Because
life and show
you
you
know
that it's
why,
not a
bro?
game. Because it's not a game to nobody
Bro,
else around here. But
I
you
don't
and you
hate you
punk
like
ass
that, bro.
African niggas.
I don't hate you like that,
Go
bro.
somewhere.
I know, because you don't want to hear the truth. So let me go back to what I was saying.
Now I don't want to
Sister
hear you
Betty,
fucking come
all
around with
right.
this bullshit.
Sister
We don't want to
Betty,
hear the
respectfully,
colonizers
I'm gonna
representative.
step down.
We
I'm
don't
gonna
want to
step
hear
down.
the colonizers
Sister
representative.
Betty,
You
I
a messy
promise you,
boy for the
I'm gonna
Ku Klux
step down,
Klan,
Sister
just like
Betty.
our
Sister
ancestors called
Betty,
Marcus
so
Garvey,
ask
nigga.
the
When
listen,
they
question.
I'm
created the
trying
Marcus
to.
Garvey
Can
Must
you
Go
just put him in
campaign.
the back until I finish? I'm gonna leave. Like,
I put
I'm
Sachi in the
trying to.
back like 4
I'm just
times. I'm
trying.
not going to do it.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
All
real
right.
quick. Go ahead.
Real
Go ahead.
quick. Real quick. Right? If you ask me to read something, allow me to tell you what I got from what I read, because we want independent thinkers. You don't want me to read something and then you tell me what I'm reading. That's not how we make critical thinkers. You let me get what I got out of it, then you show
You
me.
telling me
All
about
right,
critical
brother.
thinking?
Hold on. And then say, look, brother, this is what you got wrong. But
Why
when
the
I
hell are
feel,
you
bro,
here?
I'm not
Other than to
finished.
create a
This is what
distraction.
I'm saying, bro. You act like the white man. It's not that serious,
No, you
bro.
the
Why are
white
you
man.
talking
The
about
only
the
white
white
man up here is
man?
you.
What white man
All
ain't
I'm
got
saying,
nothing to do with this?
let me step down because this little boy hurt, man. I'm out of
Bye.
here, yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
We could be talking about something, building on something. You should have been gone. That's what we've been telling you the whole time. Go help Africa. It
Bro,
costs $2,000 to build a
bro,
well. And you
I'm
niggas calling, come around talking to us.
bro.
The white boy over there built 100 wells. Go be like the white boy.
I know
Build
you
100
need a hug,
wells in Africa.
and
Catch
you
up
need a
with
hug,
him.
and you need a hug, brother.
Yeah,
I'm out
I
of
need
here.
a hug. Good
Yeah,
thing. Put
yeah,
across
I
your
know,
face.
I know.
Boy, a couple
Sister Becky,
times.
y'all be good. Sharice, Great Smoke, y'all be good, man.
See this
I
beautiful
ain't
All
trying
right,
to
brown,
cause
YK.
no chaos,
this
man. My
beautiful
bad.
All right,
brown,
YK.
All right,
beautiful brown
peace.
Indian skin, no makeup. See, look,
And
none.
I like them braids too. They fire.
I know they fire because I'm
All right.
Indian. That's
No,
what the
no.
Indians do.
That is
I
not
can't.
That's
African
what
I
the
can't.
Indians
braids.
do.
Oh man.
All
Even
right,
the
y'all be
African
good, yo.
braids
Y'all
look
be good.
different.
All right, YK.
Take
All right,
care.
peace.
Sanjay, what play?
Sachi ain't gonna be quiet. You know damn well Sachi ain't being quiet on nobody panel.
Well, Sachi is just not about to allow you to keep rambling on about some bullshit.
Sachi too.
That he ain't gonna do it.
To tell you the people who you're
You
not gonna be able
shouldn't.
to be, the people you cannot make be quiet in YouTube. And I'm gonna start from the top. Chief Holiday, don't ever shut up.
Nope.
Because if you try to make him be quiet, he get worse and it escalates worse, and he never stops. So the Chief Holiday, you're not gonna make him shut up. You're not gonna make Brown Wolf shut up. Ever. Brown Wolf. Never gonna shut up. Shay Shun don't shut up. Sachi don't shut up. Those are the 4 people that you cannot make be quiet. And Empress Hobart. 5.
Oh my.
Forget it.
That's
Forget
my
it.
girl.
Those are the people that you're not. If you tell them to be quiet, they're gonna get worse. That's why I kept trying to tell him to hurry up, ask your question, hurry up while he's quiet, hurry up. Because if you don't, in a few seconds, Sachi's gonna unmute his mic like he doing now. Go ahead, Sachi, you got it.
My bullshit need to get short, Sister Betty. That's all. I just can't keep listening to bullshit.
That's Sachi. And we just let him have his way because he ain't gonna never shut up.
And you know what's sad about all this? It could be like right in their face and they'll still deny it.
Yeah, it is.
And it's
And
just
they're
like, well, what can
African.
you
I'm like, you're
do?
African. I don't know anything about Africa. None of doo-doo water, none of that stuff. I'm from
The
here.
man just read all of the
No, we
family
are from here, young, and I know it to
artillery.
be true.
And he still trying
I
to
It's the
was
argue.
only
like,
explanation for all of this pain and suffering. They ain't still a bunch of niggas from Africa and put them through all this shit because the Africans that I see immigrating into America gets treated pretty goddamn good. So
yeah.
they own
Yeah,
You
businesses in
know,
our
they,
hoods and all of that shit.
this
I've been
boomer
asking that
dude,
question for 3 days.
this
The, the,
fat
the,
boomer dude was on Say Netta channel, right? He was driving his car and he supposed to be African, Sachi, right? Said he was African. One of us that's saying he African. And he said that he's went to school, he's a doctor. And I said, and he was bragging all about Africa. And I said, why did you come to the United States to learn how to be a doctor? And he just froze his mouth up like this.
Because all they ass getting paid to be here.
hey,
You came
why
all the way, all those people over there dying in Africa. You had to come to America to learn how to be a doctor. I
most of
thought
their
you said that
presidents
was
go
the
to school
motherland.
over
They should
too.
have every fucking thing over there. If that's the motherland, why don't they have everything over there? Why the motherland has everything? Why y'all motherfuckers coming here? Why you didn't go to China to learn how to be a doctor?
Hey,
They ain't gonna allow your ass over
Most
there.
of them Africans ain't pop up until the
Can't
90s.
go to
It's a
China.
fact. Because I remember
Cannot go
before
to
we used to
China.
think they was Jamaicans, and it was Jamaicans in the, like first it was Jamaicans, and then the Africans popped in.
Yeah.
Why didn't they use this
And
terminology
Cuba,
before? This
I'll
is what
be
I don't
there.
understand. Why they ain't fucking call us Africans off top? Not
And
colored or none
Cuba,
of that
he
shit.
got a
Why
fucking
wasn't it
school.
African off top?
Facts. And
but
Cuba, he got a fucking school, Sachi. And I'm like, I'll be damned. See, my grandsons, they gonna, if the teacher tell them that they African American, they already know them as Indians. They're little Indian twins. Oh, the little Indian twins. That's what they call my twins in school. And they're 8 years old. And they come, oh, the little Indian twins, they're here. They're so cute. Now, Q Butter, this motherfucker's teaching people, their kids, that they're African Americans. My grandsons are already taught now. If your teacher say anything to you and say you African, you tell them they're a Neanderthal.
hey, Cuba
My
need to get
grandson's gonna
Dr.
say that.
Q Butter first generation or something. He looked like a Jamaican or something.
I don't know what the fuck he is. I
I
know he's
don't know
stupid
what
as
he
hell.
is, but he need to get Dr. Khalid Muhammad out the front of his video with his intro, because Dr. Khalid said, Africa is not your home, and I know my roots, and I ain't Kunti Kinte.
Hey, Sister Bethany, I got a serious question. Why is it that people just cannot answer a question flat out?
I don't know. You see how long YK kept Art wouldn't ask the question. He has so many times to ask the question, and that's the thing. He won't answer the question.
I mean, they give these long-winded diatribes to get around something. It takes them 5 to 6 to 8 minutes just to make a statement.
He was trying to figure out a way to get around. They are Cherokee family. It wasn't no way around it. They were talking about everybody on the page was a Cherokee. He couldn't get around it, so he was trying to figure out a way to do it.
Trying to figure out. And every time they say something about Cherokees and niggas, I just show this map.
Period.
Boy, this is Tennessee. All the orange is Cherokee land. Anybody lived in 1770 in that land was Cherokee.
That was my family from.
You was not living in Tennessee. If you in this Nashville and all these little towns, Memphis and all this, you was not living there if you wasn't no goddamn Indian. All niggas live in that area now, and they have been. This knocks all of them out the ball. And let me take this down from the damn.
Sister Betty, you was right. It was only black and white folks on this joint, or so-called black people. That's what it was. Because if it was any other group, they would have named it by then. They would have named
1770. Niggas was living in all that orange. What you call colors.
We inhabited this joint.
Indians. And then when you see the treaty land and the green way up there in the far right on the top, that's what we gave the white man. So you got your white man and all the rest of the orange is niggas. Whites and niggas.
It's only one colored people. In the definition of America, you say the copper colored people. But okay, they took copper off. It's only one people being called colored.
So when was the Indians not taxed thing again? That was what, 1850, right? Years later after this, right?
No, that was from the beginning when they made the first constitution.
When they made the first census?
First constitution, period.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Okay. Now, because I just want to be clear, because when I'm thinking about the 1790 census or whatever, and not even seeing Indian as what you call them, I'm just trying to figure out, was that in place in 1790? That the Indians not taxed or enumerated,
that was
or whatever.
When they first wrote the Constitution, sweetheart.
Okay.
Indians not taxed was in it.
When you start seeing Indian on the census, that mean they done gave up their tribal rule and renounced their citizenship.
Right. And came on to become a full citizen.
Yep.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
But just because they become a citizen, it doesn't change the fact that they're Indians.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's
but
all.
in order to be a part of the American of the government, you had to denounce your tribe, and that was that.
To come on and assimilate. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I just want to be clear, about that, and just just to make sure that I have a full, even though I do, just make sure I have a full understanding of that.
And the only reason why they put them as colored on the census and black is so that they can tax them. Because if they had been their original self, even though they gave up their tribal rule, they're still an Indian.
Yep.
It didn't change them from being who they were, but the government wanted to tax them. So how do you tax them? How can we tax them? We got to give them a new identity. Call them niggas and colors. Niggas, colors, blacks.
Mm-hmm.
So
and that's what I
paid
think
agents
is the misconception.
that's coming in here. Right. You got these paid agents coming in here trying to keep this shit up. Yo, it's over. Pookie and Ray Ray gonna start knocking these niggas out when they see them on the street. They need to stop. They're gonna start when niggas. I'm not even gonna say it no more. I'm done. We'll just hear about it in the news like we always do. Bottom line.
Pretty much.
But I'm about to get out of here. I've been out here almost 3 hours. I'm pooped. I got a lot of tribe work to do. We Indians and these agents are mad. They're mad. These agents are mad because we're giving this information out and we're not charging our people. And they're angry. So they could do what they want. They can make all the fucking treaties they want at the Bureau of Indian Affairs because they're perishing. They're perishing. I don't give a fuck how many immigrants you bring over here. Do they know the energy of God? They can go just like that.
Set up for failure.
How powerful. Yeah. Let them dig their own fucking graves, man. Don't fight these people back. It's not worth it. Just be humble. Continue to be humble. Because our humbleness is what destroy them. Continue to be humble. You don't have to fight anybody. And that's a fact. But I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. I love y'all to the moon and back. I'm tired.
Love you,
I'm
Sister
hungry.
Betty.
I'm hungry. I'm mad hungry, man. And I love y'all. I think BAP is live. And I'm just calling it a day. I love y'all. I'm out, y'all. BAP is live.
Thank you, Sister Betty. See you.
Yep.
We love
Hey,
you, Sister
Choctaw, tell
Betty.
Dane to call me. Love y'all. Love you, Sachi. Love you, Smoke. Tell your wife I said, hey, Karma Sweets.
Will do.
Love y'all.